How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Happy Fun Time Live. And we have a special guest tonight. The young James.
Special guest now?
The young James is a special guest. Well, you definitely. I mean, what would you describe yourself as?
He hasn't been around for a while.
Part of the team.
He's part of the team.
You are part of the team.
He's a core member.
But whenever you're here, it's special. So that's why I would designate you as a special
Don't forget
guest.
to sponsor us, Monster. Me and Will.
Yeah, right.
We'll have the most extreme board game channel on Twitch with a sponsor.
That's right. The most extreme. Mr. Captain Flash, thanks for joining. Reach, thanks for coming out. Marine, thank you for being here tonight as well. And thank you so much. You didn't have to append your stream so that you can host us, but I really thank you for doing that. It's awesome.
Champion.
I owe you mucho. Tomorrow's hashtag Gay Saturday, so I don't know. Maybe Dave and I will do something special.
I'll have to see. It's really warm in here.
So we're gonna be doing mansions tonight. The giveaway is happening the 29th. We're gonna do a special stream on a Monday.
We're gonna enter. Fix is in.
The fix is in. He's Davis staying. Hashtag Gay Saturday, Mr. Captain Flash. It's a bit of an inside joke, but that sort of came out of our trip to PAX Unplugged.
They went away to PAX for a weekend, and I came back, and they had different name, and there was like a bromance that exploded between them.
Yeah, it was.
Now we play every night.
So we're going to be doing mansions tonight. We're going to be doing the Vengeful Impulses scenario module.
I feel like last time I was over, we did a 5. I feel like we did a really hard one.
We did a really hard one. Yeah.
So you guys will see in a second. I'll keep this screen up for when we get there. But the giveaway is going on. It's over the 29th. We're going to do a special stream on midnight. If you guys want to get tickets for the giveaway, just do !giveaway, and you can buy the tickets right on the webpage. It will direct you to. The other option you have is just type in !ticket. And then how many tickets you want to buy. I believe I set the limit to 100 tickets per individual, but you will see when you go and try to do that.
I'm only going to need 1.
Dave claims he only needs 1. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 times luck.
So 2.
So you get 2 times luck if you are a current subscriber for the channel.
To make sure I resub, it's up in a couple days.
That's right.
I use my Amazon one.
So here we go. We are going to go ahead and start this off. If you guys have any questions while we're going through, feel free to throw up a chat. All of us can see the chat as we're playing. You guys are going to be able to see the digital board as it's set up. You can see the physical board, and you will see us playing. So here we go. And that should work, Mr. Captain Flash. I hope. We'll find out.
It's up in the air.
Well, it's up in the air. I'm not sure if it's going to work. And then you can type !points, I think, to find out your current points that you have. Fun dimes.
Oh, dimes.
Is it dimes? !dimes. See, Dave.
I might be wrong. I've checked. I mean, I'm sure you've never checked your dime a lot, man. You probably shouldn't have any.
It might not work. The best way to do it is just do !giveaway, and then it'll take you to the webpage, and you can buy the dimes right from that.
The bot won't steer you wrong.
It won't. The bot doesn't steer you wrong like I do. A lot of technical difficulties tonight. So what else is new, right? All right. So moving forward. Oh, by the way, this is, if you guys haven't been here before, this is my wife Heather, and we call him the young James special guest, but his name is Dave. He's just a really good friend, and he's here.
I'll do either.
Okay. So let's switch over to the app.
So just so you know who we're playing with tonight, for those of you guys who have played Mansions of Madness before, I am playing with Okachi Anyele.
Oh, they'll see in a second. We're going to go to the selection screen.
And we're playing with Monterey Jack, a.k.a. Indiana Jones.
Indianapolis Jones?
And Will's playing with the redneck version of Indiana Jones.
I'm playing with Wilson Richards, and yeah, he's the handyman. So if you guys know anything about...
A little bit adventurous, a little bit redneck.
Yeah. Do you want to read your story so far for the people on chat?
We do.
We're gonna read the story so far for each of our characters. So start with the character name and then read the story.
Right, Heather. No, you can go.
So this is Okachi Anyele. The story so far. As a young girl in Nigeria, Okachi became used to being set apart. Her habit of chattering away to thin air and secluding herself from other children led her village to believe she was mad. A very good start. Her village, Dibia, was the first to see her true potential. He believed Akachi was marked with the spirits for greatness and taught her how to use her communion with them to her advantage. Under his tutelage, Akachi grew into a wise young leader, respected not just in her village, but in every community to which she brought aid. Now she meets her destiny head-on, seeking out unnatural troubles that only her knowledge can stop.
She sounds super creepy.
She is awesome, and look at her hair. It is also awesome.
This is the miniature for.
She was like every stereotypical like voodoo witch doctor kind of thing. Even though I know that's Africa and not. Like the
and this is the portrait of her on the card.
She's pretty badass. I played with her last time, actually. If you watched last Friday, I played with her then as well.
And I'm playing as good old Wilson Richards. Let me get that in the center there. Wilson Richards. There you go. Wilson Richards has always been good with his hands.
I'm handy tomorrow.
He has a certain knack for fixing all things broken, busted, or trashed. Wilson goes where the work calls him, moving from job to job as he is needed. He finds that if he offers folks a fair deal, they will treat him fairly enough in return. Still, he has seen some strange things on the road, and the abandoned and dilapidated homes are not the only places where he has felt his skin crawl. Those great big mansions sometimes have more wrong with them than just a leaky roof. Wilson Richards knows he cannot fix everything, but when a man is fortunate enough to know his calling, he also knows better than to ignore it.
I'm good old Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack. Yeah,
do me the honors there.
There we go. So we got Monterey Jack here. There's Monterey Jack's portrait.
No relation to the Cheese Empire, unfortunately.
Yes.
And
also no relation to Indiana Jones.
This is the Monterey Jack miniature.
So Monterey's story so far. Jack has always ascribed his success in archaeology to his father's advice. History whispers, Monterey. All you have to do is listen. His father always called him Monterey as a joke. Jack never found the nickname to be as funny as his father did. For years, Jack wandered the globe in search of forgotten treasures, but the time eventually came when his life of adventure took a tragic turn. Jack's father had been murdered and an unrecognizable sigil had been carved into his forehead.
Oh.
Jack was devastated.
Just got dark.
Yeah,
that took a real dark turn. We're going straight Indiana Jones there. Then Dad died.
Dad's dead.
He had no idea who would do this or why, but he intended to find answers. History whispers, and Monterey Jack listens.
Ooh, I like that.
So there you go. We got a little Laura Croft in there with her dad being murdered.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones. We got a lot of tropes here.
You know, I gotta say, every time I see the story so far, it makes me think of Supernatural.
Yes.
The road so
I
far.
was gonna say it too,
I was like, I feel like carry on my lyrics on.
So Vengeful Impulses, if you want to read, could you read that to the chat?
An acquaintance named Thomas Carvey requests the pleasure of your company at a dinner party. Among his invitees is the man or woman Carvey believes to be plotting his demise. Use the party as a cover. Find out who is planning Carvey's murder and why.
Murder mystery.
All right, here we go, a little murder mystery action. So we're going to go ahead and select our investigators, and we'll find out what the first items are. And then I'll switch it over for full screen so you guys can have the narration of the app. So Akai is one of them. Who was yours again?
Hi, Mr. Captain Flash.
I'm Monterey
And
Jack.
I see that Reach has redeemed push-ups for you.
Well, he tried, but I disabled them until I have more space to do them. So he's keeping track, though. Every time he actually redeems them, he keeps track in his head.
Oh, Lord.
So he's just going to tell me,
5 million push-ups.
Yeah.
You gotta start practicing now.
I'm going to stop subbing for him. He keeps building up all these...
All right. Everybody relax.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that to him.
So what's your guys' name?
Monterey Jack.
How could you forget a name like that?
There he is. Monterey Jack.
Oh, wow.
Is
that like a pencil mustache he's rocking, too?
Yeah.
Oh, what a trash bag.
Alright, Will. Way to be real creative and pick the guy whose name is also Will. Really submerging yourself into realism here. It's a real stretch.
Yeah. Alright, starting items. Ooh, bandages? That's always good.
Yep.
Brass knuckles. Alright.
Got the shit wrap tight brass knuckles and flashlights.
Brass
Gotta
knuckles.
do burpees.
Fine clothes.
Rip
Chris
that.
is in a little bit better shape than I am. I can't really rock burpees. When the garage is done, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a bow flex in the gym. Or in the garage.
Yeah.
Get just like some dead weights and just like do some curls.
Yeah, just do some curls for the champ.
Oh, well, there's a spell. I'm like, why am I not saying that? And that would be why. Where's our spells?
Spells are over here. What spell do you need? With her.
Wither.
Is that fine clothes? Is that what that item is?
It is fine clothes.
Nice.
Would you like those, Mr. Indiana?
I mean, I don't know if any of our characters are really
Here,
fit
that's
in
the
fine
wither.
clothes, but
Alright, so fine
Kettlebells.
clothes
Kettlebells,
is an
yes.
equipment, and it allows you to roll one additional die while resolving an influence test. I don't know what everybody's influence is.
-3.
Mine is also a 3.
4.
So Will doesn't get it.
No.
It's me or you.
Rochambeau?
There you go.
Rocking a little Rochambeau. Here we go.
Okay, I have
Oh,
rock, paper, scissors, shoe. I
Okay,
Yeah.
well, he's
rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Alright, I didn't think you'd go with the same one. You got me.
Psychological game.
Yeah.
Alright. Brass knuckles. Also equipment allows you to roll 2 additional dice while attacking unarmed. That's actually pretty good.
Throw it down with a little Rochambeau.
What's strength is attacking,
Strength,
right?
yeah.
Mine's 5. What's your strength?
Okay.
My strength is 5 as well.
Alright, I'm taking that one.
Fucking anything.
I went beast mode. I
Alright.
am worried about my sanity though, because I only have 6 there.
So is mine.
Yeah.
I honestly looked for the skills on the right, nothing that is 2.
Yeah.
That's what I look for.
Bandages.
Uh-huh.
This allows you to discard up to 2 face down damage and discard the card.
You have the least amount of health.
Do I?
No, Heather does.
Take
Heather does.
it. Take the bandages.
I don't want to take everything. Well, here.
Well, we can
who
pass
does-
if we have to later
Who
on.
does good spell stuff?
What's
None of us. I do not.
Mine's probably a 3.
Well, one of you guys take this. I don't know.
What is it?
It's Wither.
I'll do it.
There you go, Will. You're a spellcaster.
I really don't want to, but I'll do it.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Okay, are we ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
All right, so guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and switch on the computer speakers. You're going to hear some heavy breathing. It's not me.
It's some pretty intense heavy breathing.
You're gonna hear it in the game.
Bro.
I was really startled by it. I didn't know what was happening.
Thanks, Mark. So he said happy bigga. I don't know if I can say that. That's going to get me in trouble, I think. All right, so here's the heavy breathing I talked about. And we'll go over to the full screen app for you guys. Oh, we each get 1 clue.
1 clue.
Oh boy.
Thank you. I'll get
It's
that
down
one.
the wheel, yeah.
This is Matches Madness. I'm going to mute us for a little bit. Get ready?
Sometimes I believe that this less material life is our truer life, and that our vain presence on this terraqueous grove is itself the secondary or merely virtual phenomenon. H.P. Lovecraft, Beyond the Wall of Sleep.
Thomas Carvey has a reputation for throwing unique dinner parties. Each of his soirees combines strange food with even stranger people. When his invitation came in the mail, your first instinct was to toss it in the trash. But the personal plea on the reverse side, written in large, blocky letters, caught your attention. Now, as your car winds up the drive, your doubts return. Carvey's lavish mansion and fancy topiary cannot conceal his reputation completely. Your fellow guests are surely some of his more infamous connections, people with only veneers of respectability. Carvey greets you almost immediately after you get out of the car. Oh, you made it, right. This way. He lowers his voice. Some of the guests have already arrived. You need to be discreet. This may all come to nothing, but still, my general policy is always to have an ace up my sleeve, so get in there and figure out who is trying to kill me.
All right, time to move into the setup. So I'm pretty pumped to see how this dinner party thing
I think we
works.
got this one.
I think we do.
We did alright on the 5 last time. I think we got it too.
Yeah.
I don't know, you'd be surprised. Mr. Carver leads you into his home. Place the entry hall tile Hall 2 tile and wall as indicated. So entry and hall
I
tile.
hope there's no zombies. That was zombie PTSD from last time. They just kept coming.
There were a lot of zombies last time, weren't there?
There
They just
were a
kept
lot.
spawning everywhere.
Alright, so what is...
Hall 2 and entry.
That's hall stairs. Keep that up for now. Hall corner.
You're so slow.
Hall 2.
Hall
Hall
2?
2.
So hall 2 goes that way.
Yep.
Is that the right way?
Yeah, that looks right.
And
we
then
need a
entry.
wall guy.
Entry hall. Yep. Oh, who's that?
Oh, thanks for the
Let's
sub.
go. Yay,
Thanks for the sub, Steve.
Steve, I miss
Thank
you.
you.
Steve, when are we gonna break in the new house? With dude stuff.
Yeah, we definitely have to break in the house with
Wait,
dude
did you
stuff.
actually close on the new house?
He didn't close yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
did close it.
Still, I'm optimistic for Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it? Is that the entryway?
That looks like it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What
Is
does
there
that say?
plans?
No.
That's a balcony.
That looks. It's
It
got the
looks-
same pattern.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's the entryway?
Yep.
Is there blood already in the entryway? He didn't even get
There
murdered
is,
yet.
there's a lot of strange shit going on.
Didn't even
there.
get murdered yet.
Alright, so it is.
Hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Did you see what Steve said?
Aw, damn.
That was
damn.
rude.
Steve, that's so mean.
I probably
He's
am.
already so
Isn't
self-conscious.
that-
Why are you
that
gonna
part
be
of his
like
life?
that?
Whenever I look down, I mean, it's even worse.
There we go.
Dude.
Mark did it. There you go.
Mark, thank you. Thanks for the sub.
I'll give Will some of my hair.
Yeah, okay.
I just got a haircut, but if I knew you needed it, I could
Hey,
have
hey, only like, I don't know, 1,000 more subs and I can afford the hair transplant surgery, so... Should I put that, should I put that,
That's the motivator. Put it down.
should I put that goal on there? Just like hair transplant
11 out of
surgery?
1,000 till hair transplant.
I can't even look down now, okay.
Oh, Demetra hat,
Gotcha.
you feel better. Demetra Indiana Jones hat. Alright, so we place those. If you want to click continue so we see
Yep.
some people.
Alright, we're gonna put our peoples in here. We're gonna place our peoples. There's gonna be cat hair on the table. Why not?
Oh, I can get a sticky roller.
Builds character.
Builds
It's
character.
okay.
So you go ahead, you wanna?
You follow your host inside and are surprised at the disarray. Several pieces of furniture lie on the floor and it looks like a fight occurred. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
That's a pretty aggressive fight.
Back under his roof, Carter seems to slip easily into his role as host. Welcome to my home. Please excuse the mess. There was a minor incident earlier, but I will tell everyone all about it during dinner. Place a person token as indicated. This is Thomas Carvey. He believes an acquaintance here is planning to murder him. Oh.
Mr. Captain Flash, thank you
This is
so
a crazy
much.
night.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
A polite clearing of the throat draws your attention to a smartly dressed butler who is tidying the mess. Thomas nods. Ah, yes, this is my butler. He's the only one in the house who knows why. He stops, looking around briefly. Well, my butler can also help you with anything you need before dinner. Place a person token as indicated.
Okay, and the butler just looks like...
It looks
Just
like a regular.
put a random dude there.
Yeah. Is there a Carvey one too? Like a specific
there
one
you
for
go.
him?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him.
So that's the butler.
I got Thomas Carvey.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
There's Thomas Carvey.
A day planner has been set on the side table. Place a search token as indicated. So on this table up here.
Search tokens
I
are
think
here.
it's in the bag, yeah. I just have clues over here. I don't have anything fancy.
Search tokens.
Just got raging clues.
Honestly, again, we're just right on par with the references because that's exactly what I think.
Thanks, Mr. Captain Flash. I can't wait to
Oh, it
get.
was a clue.
I can't wait to get all the hair.
A raging clue.
A thin piece of parchment has been framed on the wall. Place a search token as indicated. Search token down there at the end, Will.
Search token. Yes, ma'am. Right there at the
Right
end.
in the corner.
Okay, here we go. And through that door is the lounge. Leyland Williams is likely reclining in there. Place an explore token as indicated. Apparently we care about Leyland Williams.
Apparently. Apparently. We did. I ordered a neoprene. This is actually basically a mouse pad. It's a 6 foot by 4 foot mouse pad.
Yeah.
I'm going to trim it down to fit the table, but it is a beautiful mouse pad.
Nice.
Yes. I just needed to take a sticky roller on it before.
Do I take out a hair for every sub I get?
Oh. Take some hair off of here then.
Ow.
That hurts more.
Ouch. Alright.
Alright. Through that door is the dining room. I believe young Mr. Darcy is trying to avoid small talk in there. Place an explore token
He
is
sounds
indicated.
suspicious.
Come on, it's obviously a play on Darcy. He's just a romantic at heart.
Alright, so
I
what's
guess
next?
we'll see how that goes.
Through that door is the kitchen. Mrs. Elizabeth Fairview is in there worrying about what is on the menu. She has a very advanced palate. Place an explore token as indicated.
I feel like she eats people.
I feel like I'm going to punch Mrs. Elizabeth Fairview in the face.
This is a rich people party. They're eating people.
They are.
Did kind of look
It's
like
one
they
of
were
those.
eating plant eyeballs.
They
or something.
did.
Yeah, right at the
They
beginning of the
look
menu.
Some weird things. Through those, Jesus, there's enough doors in this place.
Yeah, he's
Through
got a baller
those
spread.
doors are the library. My personal assistant, Mrs. Jean Spencer, is likely in there. Place explore token is indicated. I guess we care about all these people.
He's having an affair with Gene Spencer.
You notice a door Carvey has failed to mention. Yeah, that's the door we're going through. Place an explorer token as indicated.
That's his basement lair down
It
there.
is.
That's the sex dungeon.
So him and Gene go. Yeah, I missed one at the top down there.
Which
above
one
the
it is?
butler, above the butler.
Oh, there's no one there.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's got
There's
no,
doors upon doors.
There's doors
for
everywhere.
days. For-
Harvey gestures you closer to him. Now dinner will be starting promptly at 7, so you only have a little time for mingling before dinner. After dinner, you will be able to talk with them more and really understand my concerns. Also, while I appreciate why you are here, please have a certain level of discretion. That means no ransacking my house in front of my guests. I have seen how your type operates.
Ooh.
Well, look who's going to be dead at the end of the night. Thomas Carvey has hired you to find which among his 4 dinner guests is attempting to kill him. In exchange for your assistance, he has promised to pass you information on some of his more suspicious contacts. In order to save his life, you must mingle with the other 4 invitees to learn more about them.
This is awesome.
I got Gene.
You going after Gene?
Yeah.
I wish Mildred were here.
Yeah.
Talking to Mildred.
I don't wish Mildred were here.
She got a lot to say.
I'm glad she's in another instance and also best friends with a ghost and probably also dead.
We have to do that Mildred one again.
Yeah, do we?
Down the line.
Andrew's got to be here because it'd be sad if he didn't get to sing his little song.
Very true. Andrew and Steve both have to be here for that.
All right. So, are we just going to divide and conquer?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that was our
Alright.
problem last time.
So,
Okay.
I guess who starts is the question.
Mildred is not showing up in this, I don't think. Please, God.
Talking to Mildred, she's got a lot to say. There she is. There's creepy Mildred right there.
For any of you guys who did not get to watch that one, it was a fun evening filled with song.
Mildred's never far away from our hearts.
Yeah.
Because she's got a lot to say. That's right. She sure does.
She really just bounced between 2 rooms, but was friends with the creepy ghost thing.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
So who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna go right to the library where my girl Jean is.
This is the library.
All right.
Yep. We get 2 actions, correct?
Yes. Carvey mentioned this was the door to the library and that Gene Spencer, one of the guests, was in here.
Do it.
Explore.
Ooh, that's a fancy looking library.
It is. The library is well kept. The shelves are neatly organized and the room smells faintly of polished wood. Place
Nice.
the library tile as indicated and discard all explore tokens leading to it.
Wood is best polished.
It is, yes.
Sorry, just a moment. Might take a little while to find
So
the library.
It looks like it clears up the other Explorer one up above, too.
This one over here?
Okay, you want to go through and see if you can find it as I go?
Oh, it did actually take that one off.
Which one?
It took the,
Yeah, because all the ones that... Yeah.
I'll just leave it there. An ancient tome lies in a glass case. Oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight.
Well, I
think
Place
I
a
found
search token as indicated. Yep, that's it.
Library?
Yep.
Yeah, yours is way cool, and mine's a different library.
And then we need a search token.
Search token. Here you go.
Search
And who is that? The purple lady there?
An ancient tome was
my
of
girl.
lost clays. Okay. And then
Got it.
a familiar cover on one of the books catches your eye. Place a search token as indicated. So there's one on the back.
Got it.
You may move one space into the explored area.
Yes, it smells like old English lemon. That's right.
Which should I...
That's hilarious.
Should I talk to Jean, or should I
It just smells like wood polish. That's your choice.
Are you playing on the table and just using the Steam app to show the location of everything? It's
yeah.
actually...
So we're using, so in the top left corner, it's a Steam app, yes. We're running the Steam app to control the game and be a DM. And then what you're seeing on the table is actually a mirror of what you see on the stream, the Steam app. So our location and everything, you guys can see it. You know, our characters are spread throughout. But yes, that's
Yeah. So version 2, which is the version we're
second
giving
edition.
away,
That's the one we're giving away.
it comes with the app so you can play, because
Yeah.
otherwise you have to have a person who is doing the story and driving the story, because the game plays against you, which you're going to see after we finish our investigator phase.
Right.
So that was kind of the pitfall of 1, but now with 2, it has the interface, so the game actually can play as its own, and then we can play against it.
We have a lot of the expansions as well. So what you're seeing right now is the base and 1 expansion. And a lot of the characters we're playing, like Wilson Richards is not a default one.
Akachi
is not a default.
I don't know if Monterey is.
And I don't think Dave's playing with the default either. So
Yeah, you get new characters, new monsters, new storylines with every expansion.
Yep.
Alright, so what do you want to do? You can either investigate or you can talk to what's her name? Jean.
Jean. Don't forget.
you're talking to Gene?
You want to search.
I'm gonna search.
Okay.
It was really important last time, so.
An ancient tome is housed in a locked glass case. Your fellow guests would likely find it extremely odd if you acquired the book now.
Makes sense. I forgot he said that.
So you gotta find a candlestick and
Beat her.
Beat
her. And she won't know. Alright, so that's my turn then.
That's no problem, Captain Flash. I understand, man. I understand that.
If I randomly type math, answer.
He's doing his math homework, so.
Alright, you want to go next or me to go?
You go. You can go.
Alright, I'm going to talk to the butler. The butler has begun to tidy the foyer by righting the overturned furniture. Oh, you got me so curious. I can either choose what happened here, very good question, or, more importantly, what is through that bar door?
Dinner climbed up from downstairs, that's what it was.
Yeah,
I think if you
that's
ask
what it
what's
was.
through the door, I think we'll get an answer to both.
That's what it was.
What should I ask? I kind of want to know what happened. Let's open the door and find out. The butler's dull monotone is a stark contrast to the bright frown on his face. A gardener in Mr. Carvey's employ took exception to a comment made by Mr. Carvey earlier today. He has since been released from employment. I would not normally speak of such unpleasant business, but I was instructed to answer any questions you might have. Ah, damn! Please do not spread this around. Give him one clue. He has to answer any question I ask.
He's a robot?
He's a robot who was given specific instructions. Can you ask him another question?
She can.
I can, but he said he was instructed to answer any question I ask.
Boom. So maybe the door's gonna pop up again. Really? Yeah.
There you go.
Get it.
There you go.
Mr. Carvey's office. It is kept locked during dinner parties as it contains documents relevant to his work. You are invited to enjoy the lounge or library while you await dinner, of course.
You get another clue. Well, you're getting clues for
for
days.
That's what happens when you talk to the butler.
The butler who is going
The
to...
butler robot.
I'm
whose
going
job-
to move to and explore this one. And you start going to the far reaches. I got a shotgun, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Carvey mentioned this was the door to the kitchen, and in Elizabeth Fairview, one of the guests was in here. Explore. Kitchen. The kitchen is warm and filled with the aroma of cooking food. Discard this Explorer token and place the kitchen tile as indicated. Look for the black and white.
Yeah. Well,
Entry hall. I do not have kitchen. I have not bloodied entry hall is what I have.
Oh, what's the fun in that? I don't think it's blood. I think it's like a plant or something that was
Like
destroyed.
knocked over.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Dinner escaped. There you go.
Yeah.
is that the kitchen?
Yeah.
Here's the kitchen. Kitchen.
All right. And I can't.
Oh, God damn. Steve.
With
Assholes. Assholes.
He's going hard.
They are.
All right. An elegant woman leans over the cook's shoulder, speaking earnestly. Place a person token as indicated. This is Elizabeth Fairview, one of your suspects. Carvey's cook is stirring something over the oven. Place a person token as indicated.
He doesn't get a fancy token. The help.
It's the help.
The help doesn't get
The
a fancy
butler.
token.
Yeah, they're relegated to generic.
Through a small door appears to be a well-stocked pantry. Place a search token as indicated.
A search token.
Stock
Search
what?
token.
I don't know. The undead.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know. I'm hoping there's no one dead this time around.
Me too.
It's
Hanging bodies, fresh meat.
Hopefully they're
Yeah.
deceased. I'll be okay with that.
You may move one space into the explored area.
All right.
So let me see.
I'm gonna talk
As
to.
long as he's just eating people and they're not coming back to life, you're fine with it.
So the question is, who's gonna be more helpful, the dinner guest or the cook?
The cook's gonna know all the secrets.
But you need to talk to Miss Fairview because she's one of your suspects. You have to get to know.
That's true.
It is interesting that she's talking to the
Talk-
chef, possibly about putting something in the food.
Yeah, I'll talk to Fairview.
AKA poison.
That's right. That's right.
Fairview.
So go for a little red rum.
Is that right? Is that am I? This is my mature phase. Every hair I lose is
No.
that's my.
I would say no. Elizabeth Fairview looks over a recipe handwritten on a clean sheet of paper.
Hanging
Oh.
hot dogs.
Okay. Greet.
Hi.
Oh, hello! She turns to you
Ooh.
with a smile. Excuse me, I was just looking over one of tonight's dishes. Gourmet cooking is a hobby of mine.
She's
It
the
was
worst.
how-
So suspicious.
Already, she's
It
the
was
worst.
how my late husband and I first met, in fact. She extends her hand.
My late
Elizabeth
husband.
Fairview, charmed.
I'll kiss her hand.
Kiss her hand.
I'll kiss her
Oh.
hand.
I like it.
Such a suck up.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Elizabeth smiled. Yeah. Oh, I like you.
Oh, I like you.
So, can you tell me about yourself, or how do you know Carvey? All women want to talk about themselves.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I mean, I'm going. Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah.
Right?
I'm
Go butter up.
so Wilson Richards comes in. Can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, you are a flatterer, asking a woman to talk about
That's
herself.
exactly-
Wow, such a stereotype. Well, have it your way. What would you like to know?
What's going on with the cooking?
I was gonna say the husband might be a little jarring. That's none of your business.
Cooking is an art and a science, and I have always enjoyed the challenge of each. It is also a great opportunity to gossip. Cooks can be so friendly when there is company other than the roast goose. Gain one clue.
There it is right there.
Dat clue.
Alright, so it looks
Alright.
like all we got out of her for now.
That's it.
That be it. All right, here we go. Mythos.
So anybody watching who hasn't played this game before, I'm just going to
I
explain.
want hot dogs too.
Each investigator, we are all investigators. Each of us get 2 actions. A move. So move action is one of the available actions, and then anything that would involve interactivity is also an action. Default movement is 2 spaces. Spaces on the board itself. You'll see in the app there's a line in between in these rooms that designates a space. So when you move through these spaces, each tile might represent 2 or 3 or 4 spaces. And then the actions you can take right now are basic. We're just talking, exploring, that kind of stuff. But every investigator is allowed 2 actions per round. And then once our round, our phase, the investigator phase finishes, we now move on to the mythos phase.
This is where the game plays against us. And
Yeah.
sometimes it can be something very simple, or like, you might hear a noise, or the house might tremor or something, but sometimes it's like pretty intense and people randomly get beaten or
Yeah. somebody shocks you, somebody beats you in the back of the head with a mallet. We'll see. So we're going to end the investigator phase, and we're going to move on to the mythos phase.
So here we go. Mythos. Each time you blink, a chilling sensation coats your eyes. You suddenly realize that your eyelids are several degrees cooler than your eyeballs. No immediate effect. The fuck?
That's troubling.
So there's... Okay.
He's pumping the AC in
Your
here.
eyelids are colder than your eyeballs.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah,
those things did look like eyes, though.
It
So,
did.
he wants our eyes.
Steve, solid protagonist name. Jim. Jim Toblerone.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was pretty tame. That was a pretty tame
Alright.
start.
That was only first mythos. All right,
So,
your turn. David.
Back to Dave.
So I'm going to talk to my girl this time
Okay.
because I can't steal the book with her there.
Jean Spencer glances over a lone shelf of books. 3.
She hasn't seen a man in years.
She tilts her head, staring at you intently. Oh, hello. How do you know Tom?
We're old friends.
Oh, okay. You really coy about it.
Jean looks skeptical.
Oh!
My influence is 3, so...
Alright. So now,
She knows a bullshitter.
the
Yeah, she got me. She got me.
the symbol you guys see on it stands for influence,
I
and
went hard.
I'm going to show you on my card here. On the right hand side, you see the different stats. Dave is rolling for influence right now. His influence is 3.
It's not going to go well.
So he gets to roll 3 dice to find out how he performs in her skepticism.
I'm not a strong roller. Oh!
Wow.
That was...
So also, so you guys understand what you see on the table here that he just
You used
rolled.
up all my stars.
They're all stars. Yeah. The star is a success. A clue is not a success, and a blank space is not a success. If you roll a clue, you can use one of your green clues to turn it to a success. But Dave, off the bat, took all 3 dice
Critical roll.
and he rolled. It was a crit. It was basically a crit right there.
It's not going to go well.
Old friends. Well, Tom always has kept his secrets close, even from his personal assistant.
Got her.
Though I imagine you must be more used to it than I. I swear, every time I think I know the man, he does something completely unexpected. Like his newfound obsession with gardening. How do you put up with it?
Secrets,
Gosh.
huh?
Big goals.
I'm feeling good.
Big
Secrets,
goals, huh?
Secrets? Ooh. Alright, so it's 2 options. Our personal assistant are secrets. I think she's gonna clam up. Yes, Tom likes to play everything close to the chest. If you have not experienced that already, I'm sure you will soon. Gain 1 clue.
Ooh, we're getting a lot of clues.
That was less interesting than I thought it was
I'm
going to be.
scared about the number of clues we're getting.
We're getting a lot of clues.
Give
We're
us
gonna
a
get
lot.
rocked later.
But this is a 2-star challenge though, so
So I
maybe-
have one more move. So I can move and search that other thing, right?
Nope. You could move, but you couldn't search.
Okay.
It's in the other space.
Gotcha.
Right.
I'll
You can
just-
search the space you're in.
Here,
I
you
can,
list
'cause
it,
that's right.
yeah.
I can talk to her again, right?
You can.
Yeah, let's talk to her again. Let's not waste this turn.
Jean pulls a book down from the shelf, examines it, then replaces it. Ooh,
Spoke with any of the guests. I'm going
Okay.
hard.
you are going hard. I don't spend a lot of time with everyone else, but I suppose I know a little about most of them.
Oh, okay.
Bruce and I have only met a few times, though I have done a little work for Bruce's father. It was all arranged through Thomas. Wait, who the hell was Bruce?
He's one of the guys, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's in
one.
one of these other rooms, I think.
Okay. Elizabeth and I have very little in common.
Tell that already.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
She called me on my bullshit immediately.
Leland, that's this one, has a very valuable collection. I would give anything to take a closer look at it.
Yeah, she would. She wants to see Leland's package.
That is sufficient, I imagine.
Get a clue.
So she is very measured about what she's saying, though, because
Yeah.
She is, yeah. She's not giving too much away, but she's giving us something to be like.
it's just like, give the dog a bone, get out of my face.
So, question is, if that's his office, I'm probably not able to get in there.
Probably not. Now,
I'm gonna go over to this dude.
are you gonna spread out and talk to the other ones?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go here?
Yep.
All right.
Harvey mentioned this was the door to the lounge and that Leland Williams, one of the guests, was in
That's
here.
the one we were talking about.
Yeah. Big child. The
Big
lounge is full
tile.
of fine artwork and lavish furniture. Discard the explore token and place the lounge tile as indicated. Hi!
Hey!
Thanks for joining.
What's up, Katana? The lounge tile, is that correct?
Yeah, lounge.
Lounge.
A stately man sitting in an armchair makes notations in a notebook. Place a person token is indicated. This
That's
is Leland
Leland.
Williams, one of your suspects.
Leland Stoudemire.
So Amanda, we're playing, it's kind of like a dinner party murder mystery, except we don't have a murder yet. The host thinks that one of his 4 guests is going to murder him. So we're investigating to find out who it is.
Oh my god, a large sword is mounted over the couch.
Yeah, a large sword has been mounted to the wall above the couch. Place a search token. Large swords are always good. An assortment of picture frames has been arranged on a side table. Place a search token is indicated.
Search token up here.
And a door leads into what you can only presume is the dining room. Place an explore token is indicated.
Alright.
So,
You may move 1 space into the explored area. Alright.
He planned his suicide, I bet. Just completely mess with the whole plot.
It could be.
M. Night Shyamalan.
He's framing
running this
someone.
one. Yeah.
And Shyamalan.
He's running the show.
So the crappy thing is...
There's nothing in that first tile.
Right, I can only move. I'm just going to move over here and I'll talk to them in the next...
Okay, you talk to them in the next
Yeah.
turn? Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I'm going to talk to the lady with the cook over here. So I'm going to talk to her again.
The lady or
This?
the cook?
The lady, yeah.
She likes you.
She does. She's digging
Elizabeth
Wilson Richards.
twines a necklace through her hand.
Oh, she's totally... That's
She
not a
wants to-
signal.
She wants to go to the bedroom.
Oh, you know what? I'm playing right into it.
It's a lovely necklace.
That's a lovely necklace.
God.
Oh,
Elizabeth smiles. Thank you. It was a gift from my husband. He kept telling me it was one of a kind, but he got it at a better price from Carvey than one of his competitors. He was so proud of Tom's business savvy. He was always a great supporter of his friends. My husband gained 1 clue.
So she keeps saying referring to the husband in the past tense.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
she said he
said he
died.
died.
Yeah.
I obviously don't pay attention to what she's saying.
She said he
No
died.
shit.
We should cock.
Will doesn't pay attention. Shocking.
Cook, go her again.
Yeah, I'm going green again.
Go her again.
Elizabeth is invested in critiquing
Okay, so
the
she's
recipe.
done talking to me.
then. Okay.
So let's talk to the person stirring the pot. I want to stir the
Are you
pot.
allowed to do that?
Yeah, click them.
But you clicked her twice.
No, that second time didn't count because it said that she's done talking to me.
Oh. The cook busies herself.
So
with
just as a heads up, so
something on the
before you-
story.
So you see the options that have markers next to them?
Yeah.
That
it's
means
an
it expends an action.
Yeah.
The other time didn't
Okay,
have
that was-
expend an action.
The cook busies herself with something on the stove. Any good gossip? What happened
It's
to
a
the
she
foyer?
will. So the
Yeah,
woman
so-
would be.
Any good gossip?
Oh God.
He's going for it.
No such thing as good gossip, the cook winks. But I suppose I
The
can
cook
share a
winks.
little something. Did you know that our Mr. Carvey has a particular love of gardening? Spends a lot of his time in that conservatory of his. I would not have imagined it myself, just from looking at him. Gain 1
So,
clue.
He's killer plants.
Light bulb right there.
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
Killer plants. And we're his
All
test
right.
subjects.
All right. That'd
Okay.
be that.
Here we go.
Here we
Mythos
go.
phase. Here we go. He's probably gonna die soon. We didn't even talk to him.
I didn't even think to talk to him.
Rip.
I thought about it, but I was like,
The ground is marked with arcane symbols. This mythos event affects the investigator with the lowest.
observation.
No, will.
Oh,
Will.
Will.
Mine's 3.
5.
3. Oh,
So was it both of us or?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
once, twice, 3, shoot.
The
Oh!
same one.
Oh! Rochambeau, baby, Rochambeau. All right, so Dave is gonna be.
Bring
Dave is
I
gonna be.
can't believe he did the same one as.
well, he saw that it worked. You're a paper thrower.
Crude etchings on the ground seem to lead you toward your destination. Lore 2.
2.
My lore's 3.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 3.
If you pass, the arrows lead you to where you wanted to go. If you fail, you become hopelessly lost and befuddled, suffer 1 face down horror, and become
Oh,
dazed.
ouch.
So
okay.
would I need 2
You need
lore?
2.
I used up all my stars, so.
Right. You
got
sure
1.
did. You got 1,
Wow.
so it doesn't
1 face
pass.
down horror.
So Dave is receiving horror damage,
And dazed, I think, is down there. Well,
and horror damage looks like that. And here is your. I'm gonna let you choose your dazed.
Are they different?
No,
Yes.
they're all the same.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay, never mind. Because you're dazed.
Yeah. So each person has so much horror they can experience before they go insane, and so much damage they can take before they become permanently wounded.
Right. There's 2 stats on the card that you have your damage, physical damage, and then mental damage. And then that's designated by horror, which is mental, and the red heart, which is physical. And then when you have to get damage that's face up, you get an effect that you have to resolve.
I'm going to move up 1, and I'm going to check that bookshelf.
One of these books looks familiar to you.
Uh-oh.
You pull the book from the shelf and flip through the pages, lingering on familiar pictures. Winnie the Pooh. You find a chapter that contains useful information. Gain the Arcane Insight spell, then discard the search token.
Choose. Don't look at the back.
Don't.
Yeah.
You only look at the back after you expend it, after you use the spell.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool because you can use it as an action if you read the front
Yeah, I
part.
see it is, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to talk to this guy. Leland William jots notes in a small notebook. Great.
That's creepy.
Leland tucks his notebook into his pocket. Then shakes your hand. Pleasure to meet you. Can you tell me about yourself, or how do you know Carvey?
Leland's poor notebook.
He's got his sketches in there.
That's up to you. You're the one in the room. I can't.
So do you want to know about this creep or the people?
Thomas Carvey. Met him at a charity gala. It was nice to have a friendly face at all those things. We have a lot of similar interests, so we hit it off rather well. How do you know Thomas? Similar interests as well. I'm just like you, buddy.
Do you want me to read the guy?
I'm
You
just
want
like
Dave to
you.
read the guy?
You can go ahead and read the guy if you want.
It's not an angle there. You're putting me on the spot.
Could you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Well then, I am sure you and I will get along just fine. Say, has Thomas shown you any of his collection yet?
Oh.
You should take the chance before dinner to look around. The sword carve he has in his wall is just one of several rare pieces he keeps on display. Though, truth be told, I'm more interested in one of his books. I'm usually the first to hear of new finds like that one, but he got it out from right under my nose. Refuses to sell it too, which is a shame, because I know I could turn a profit for him. Gain a clue.
Get a clue.
Gosh.
So it's that book that what's-her-name's garden over there. I gotta get her out of this room.
Yeah, you do. And Reese says it's his 50 Shades of Grey.
Alright, so I should talk to him. I'm going to look at the sword. A large sword has been mounted to the wall above the couch. It would
You got
likely
it, too.
alarm the other guests if you took too
Yeah,
close
so
to
it looks like
now.
it's one of those things where we're like just investigating and seeing where things are we might want to pick up.
I'm gonna come back.
Leland has returned to jotting things in his notebook.
Mm-hmm.
How's business?
Fine as it ever is. Why? Are you
Take
interested in acquiring something?
Alright. So, little break real quick. Heather has to take a call. So, you go ahead. Would you say fine as ever?
Fine as it ever is. Why? Are you interested in acquiring something?
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break as Heather takes that call. We're going to jump over to our talk screen. And we're going to talk to you guys, the chat. See how everything's going with you all. Let me mute the app real quick. And let me go turn that down. So we'll pause, and this is a good time to pause as well. And apparently this guy has sexual plans, according to the person at the table with us.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
So Dave, what are you excited about in the future for you? I know you're engaged, so that's super exciting.
It's very exciting. Friday the 13th, 2019.
Is that what you guys said?
September 13th.
It's Friday the 13th?
It's Friday the 13th.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
We couldn't get motivated enough to do it on October 13th this year, but it's okay.
Oh, that would have been our wedding anniversary.
That's true.
Really?
Yep.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been fun.
Wait, does ours fall on Friday the 13th too?
I think it just did.
Oh, did it? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think it just did, but 2 months, definitely not enough time.
No.
I'm not financially stable enough to
No.
be married yet.
Unless you're just going to take flight.
I'm financially stable enough to be engaged, but not to be married.
No, it's a next level
I
there.
need a solid year and a half of actually working a real teaching job before I got that.
Right.
So hopefully by 2019 I'll be ready to go.
So the next, he's getting the old ball and chain. So we're going to the next convention we are going to is Unpub 8, and that's down in Maryland. So Dave's going to be taking the trip with me down to Unpub. We are attending as VIP testers, but we will be play testing my game with some of the people down there as well. And Mr. Captain Flash is saying congratulations, and being married is amazing.
Thanks, guys.
It definitely is. Being married is amazing. What happened? Yeah, we're the ones.
That's what's happening in March.
Yeah, we're not going to Unpub. It's just totally us eloping. So that's pretty much. So we're going to Unpub. That's the next one. I'm planning on going to PAX Unplugged again next year. As soon as the tickets go up.
It was so awesome. It was such a great time.
That's definitely on the thing. I don't think that my game's gonna be far enough along for me to get a table there. But if things go well at Unpub and I can actually rush the things, I might try to push a table.
At least get a couple of production units out.
Yeah. Unpub actually, I didn't really, not on Unpub. PAX Unplugged, I didn't realize, but if you attended a PAX previously, that was the criteria for you to get a table.
That's it?
That was it.
And
obviously you pay the money, but
they probably wanted to fill it first time. Weren't sure the turnout.
Yeah.
We'll have to get fancy Fun Time shirts and stuff made. And
we will.
Fancy things. I'm going to make a title for myself.
The Young James, the official Young James. So the next thing that we're also, sneak preview. I don't have it in hand yet, but I ordered Happy Fun Time Live ear covers for the A40s.
Did you?
The Astros.
That's cool.
It was going to be $10 for a replacement cable that I needed for the Astros, and then free shipping after $50.
20? Oh, 50. Okay.
50. So I was like, I'll just spend. I think it was like $30 for custom ear plates for the Astros. So I was like, you know what, I'll get them. So I'll have Happy Fun Time.
I've played the free shipping game as well. I
do all the time. I play it all the time.
I know how that goes.
They get me all the time. It's like, okay, I'm going to pay $5 and then like $15 shipping, or I pay $50 and get free shipping. So you know it. So congratulations! Was your anniversary recent, Captain Flash?
Not many women like orcs in the South. They're probably smart as orcs in the South.
That's right. Reach, orc lives matter, man. You're planning. Wait, what are you planning on doing?
Maxing it too. He's talking about kids. He's got 4 kids. That's a lot of kids.
That is a lot of kids.
It's more than a few.
Yeah. After we adopted Daniel, like we're way on the fence of whether we're going to adopt a second.
Daniel's a cute son of a bitch.
He is.
He's a cute little motherfucker.
But it's tough. It's
I can imagine.
It's tough.
Especially running around.
It's
and
a
shit
whole.
now.
And the funny thing is, it's like a whole new phase. Like and everything that you did do, or like it just all changes instantly.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like the difference, the change from like dating to engaged, not really a big difference. Then engaged to marriage, there's a pretty good difference about 6 months to a year in. And then like that, marriage is cool because it's evolving. Like it's something that it's not one thing.
Will's giving marriage advice.
I'm not giving. My experience.
We ended up talking about it. It came up.
Right, but don't really. Right. I mean, that's true though, right? It's something that's evolving. It's not.
I would say it's different when you get married from then on, just because it's the first time you're actually forced to live with the person. You can't just be like, bye, whenever you get annoyed.
and she's speaking from experience because that happens a lot. Not her saying bye.
And sometimes you go bye, and you're like, God, all you can do is come back.
It's like bye. Where am I going?
Well, that sucks.
I just checked my credit score the other day. I can take that hit. I guess I'm bad.
I have not watched Bright yet. We were planning on watching
it. Looks interesting, yeah.
Did you enjoyed it? A lot of people are like, I'm not really hearing mixed things. Like a lot of people
enjoyed it. Critics did not.
That's the
I can't.
Typical.
I can't stand critics.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people say, like some people said that they were annoyed by the orc. Some people said they were annoyed by Will Smith.
I like the guy who plays the orc.
Yeah.
No, it's not him. I'm thinking of somebody else. I know who it is. I just can't think of his name.
Yeah. And Mr. Captain said that the first couple of years can be rough.
I agree, and ours was
imagine.
especially rough because we bought a house that was a fixer-upper, and Will's dad is a contractor,
Yeah.
and he was going to have it all done before he moved in, after we got married. And instead, we lived in one bedroom of a 3-bedroom house, because all of the other bedrooms and bathrooms and everything else were gutted. And it was very far from awesome.
That's a hell of a strain.
Leading up to that, actually, like right before we got married too, she moved in with me and my parents. And that was, how many months was that? 6 months?
No, I didn't make it that long.
3 months? 4 months? Yeah, it's like 3 months.
Well, so I moved in January, and we bought the house in May.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, put a mattress on the floor.
Yeah. But it was like, it was the whole thing was stressful. But but now things are pretty good. But it's ever evolving and good with the bad, you know?
Yeah, my parents said once they get married, they can't live at home anymore. So they're most of those only live like 2 minutes away. So like it could work.
Yeah.
It could work.
That's true.
We just keep living at home for a couple more years.
That's it. That's it. All right, so we're gonna jump back into the game. Let me turn the.
He's gonna PM you his starting soon pick to tell you if it's too raunchy.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
I can say if you're asking me that question, it probably is.
Fine as it ever is. Why? Are you interested in acquiring something?
That's your choice.
Am I interested in acquire something?
So after we had that break there, we're going to take you back into the game here, sort of set the mood again.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
Heather is
we
talking to
had a work issue.
So Heather's talking to Leland in the lounge.
Yes.
In
the lounge with a big sword hanging over a couch.
And Leland is talking about the owner who thinks he's going to be murdered, his interests.
Well, actually, I asked him how business was.
Okay, that's where she is now.
Yeah.
She's asking
I mean, I don't know how you hang the sword on the wall and not expect people to touch it. Like,
Same. That's basically inviting
it's the
people to
first
take
thing I'm
it
doing
down.
if I see a sword on the wall.
Yes.
All right. So, am I interested in acquiring something, or am I just asking?
That's your choice.
Maybe he's got some cool shit.
He might have some cool shit, but I'm pretty
Maybe he's
freaking
got
broke.
like a dope ass weapon. Maybe all he wants is a clue. Or like he wants to see
I
some
got
thigh.
some clues.
Maybe he just wants
Yeah.
to see your voodoo witch doctor's thigh or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Let's see.
Show him some skin.
I'm just gonna say just asking. He's gonna ask something like about.
Just say something weird.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, right.
He's
Just
gonna ask you
asking.
how much money, and then he's gonna.
Oh, I
know.
see. Well, free for you to come by my office anytime. You bastard.
Turns to his notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. So.
Will's still trying to pick up the cook, or
or.
Do you want to go see if their body's hanging in the
I'm
pantry?
gonna go find out if there's like bodies hanging here in the pantry.
I like that, and or both.
So I had to move one to go in there.
There might be something of use among the clutter.
So I'll search the clutter.
Forgotten behind a barrel of apples is an item that might help with your investigation. Gain the lucky cigarette case common item to discard the search token.
Lucky cigarette case.
That's an odd.
Just so you guys are aware too, I'm going to show you. These are common items. There's a stack of common items and unique items, and they're designated by the back of the card. And then these decks are actually in alphabetical order, so you just go through and find the item you need.
And that was it.
That was my turn. So
We're going to Mythos.
the lucky cigarette case allows me to once per round I can convert a clue to a star.
Ooh.
That is
so
lucky.
fancy.
I'm just gonna, let me just whip this out. What do you do?
You got this back now.
Okay, that's your dazed?
Yeah,
Got it.
my turn's over.
All right. Mythos. Here we go.
Let's see if I'm gonna get weirded
Whispered
down the halls.
voices drift down the halls. Their chanting becomes louder and louder. Monterey Jack covers his ears and starts banging his head against the wall to get the voices out. Monterey Jack suffers 1 face down damage and 1 more. So
Wait,
your
okay, so this is a face
will
down.
can negate.
Face down. Oh, you're gonna.
So what do I need? 2 will then to negate both of those?
Both of
Yeah.
them, yes. Here we go.
Done dirty again.
Oh,
Hey!
10 more stars left in me. That's for you, Nick.
Alright.
Souls, you got more TDs left.
So he
Alright,
was. He
it's my turn.
was.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Nick Foles is not all out of touchdowns.
No, he's got it.
Adam showed me this video from Barstool Sports. It was from like a couple weeks ago, and they're like freaking out about the Eagles. And he's like, Nick, how are you missing? You threw 7 touchdowns. He's like, I think I used up all my TDs that game. I guess move me back down, and I'm going to talk to what's her name again.
So you're going to talk to her? So one space down.
So, and then I can talk to her once.
Okay.
Jean pulls a book from the shelf, examines it, and then replaces it.
Okay, she's done talking.
Oh,
so you can...
I can't do shit. No, I'm going to go... Move me back out.
You're going to go back out here?
Yeah. That question mark should be gone, by the way.
Oh, this one should be gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move me back out into the main room. I'm going to talk to one of those guys next time.
Do you want, well, you can talk to the butler. I'll say because you can technically move 2, and that didn't really take him to action. So,
okay,
do you want to talk to the butler now?
Yeah, I'll talk to the butler. If you've got anything else to say. I don't think you know. Oh, son of a bitch.
Do you want to try to explore that?
Can I?
Try it. You can try it.
Carvey clearly does not yet believe that whatever is behind that door is relevant. So no.
Okay, so that's a no.
I guess
so you're kind of stuck where you
done,
are.
I guess.
Heather, I'm gonna go. Heather?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, well, I gave it to him so he could go.
Yeah,
Well,
I did.
He did. Do you want me to go and then you go? Or do you want to go? Alright.
It was a very useless turn for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't have anything else to say, neither did the butler.
Oh, no. Guess I'll move and investigate that.
So those who are in chat, what do you guys feel about this scenario so far?
An assortment of picture frames.
They're all the people he's eating.
Probably.
They're no longer invited to his party.
In one picture, a man who looks like he might be Bruce's father introduces him. Wait, what? In one picture, a man who looks like he might be Bruce's father introduces an angry-looking Bruce to Carvey.
We don't even know Bruce yet.
Yeah.
He must be in that other room.
Oh, it looks like he's delivering his son.
I get it, but one picture is of Elizabeth laughing. A handsome man stands by her side, his arm around Carvey as the two discuss something intently.
Must be her husband.
In another picture, Jean holds up a certificate of authenticity while Thomas Carvey waves a strange book at the
It's gotta be the one in the case that I can't look at.
That could be it.
One of the pictures is of Leland and Carvey sitting together at some sort of black tie event, both smiling politely toward the photographer.
Sounds like their origin stories.
These photos can be used to connect Carvey to each of his potential suspects. As you look at them, you notice a string of strange letters written in chalk. Perhaps Carvey will know more about these markings, discard the search token, and gain the photographic evidence unique item and 2 clues. Investigators may interact with the photographic evidence unique item in the app to review gathered evidence.
Okay.
Alright, so
it's an interact.
What do you have? You're getting what?
The photographic evidence.
Unique
And
item.
unique?
Yeah. And more clues!
Clues for days.
Photographic.
That's 6 down face for it. Okay. Then I just go insane and I start going after my teammates, so that could be fun.
Alright. And then...
So that's where we keep track of our clues, I guess.
That search thing's gone, right? The one that was up there?
We need to find old Brucey and see what his deal is.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to stop trying to pick up the ladies.
I know. 1, 2, and I'll search here.
Gotcha.
You look over the parchment with interest and know it would be useful to your investigation.
It's not even there.
Unfortunately, simply taking it might raise his Carrie's ire. So that didn't take an action.
So I guess
I'll just explore that. He mentioned that this was the door to the dining room and that Bruce Darcy, one of the guests, was in here. So you're going to probably want to talk to him next round to find out.
Yeah, I'm going to move over to Carvey and see what he knows.
So I'll just explore this room.
The dining room is surprisingly cozy. Place the dining room tiles indicated and discard all explore tokens related to it.
Here, follow through. Let's get through.
Oh, I got the moldy shack.
There you go.
Yeah, I do not have it.
So just a second, guys. We're finding the dining room tile. Part of me wishes that they had a list of tiles before you go into the scenario. You just sort of have them on the side. Here it is. Got it.
Okay.
Alright.
what you're saying. Yeah.
So the dining room
So
tile.
They want
separate
maybe
them
they want it
all.
to be a surprise, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I think they do.
So I guess. So unless there's another door in here.
Those
it's
all
like-
go away.
I think they're gonna add.
Oh,
one
I
here.
see another one there. That still might be it though.
Could be.
All right.
So surprisingly cozy. We did that. And young man, here, you want to take that?
Is he Carvey's sex slave?
A young man is
Is he?
studying a painting on the wall. Place person token as indicated. This is Bruce Darcy, one of your suspects.
Here's Bruce. Okay.
And a strange amulet on the side table catches your eye. Place a search token as
I
indicated.
assume we probably can't touch that.
Something has been forgotten underneath the table. Place a search token as indicated.
Things are heating up.
Yep.
And then an explore token. A pair of French doors laid out to the conservatory.
Oh, that's where we're spending lots of time.
That's where he spent all his time.
That's his little shop of horrors back there.
And then I may move one space in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the end of my turn. So,
And we
Mythos.
done.
See how I'm gonna get boned this time. 3 in a row.
Mythos. Yeah, here we go.
The
Ooh.
ground gives way beneath Akachi Anyele's foot, threatening to twist an ankle or worse. Akachi Anyele suffers 2 face down damage.
Agility.
And agility negates. Oh god, I only have agility of 2. What the hell?
We got like 12 clues, so.
Oh god! Then she flips 2 damage face up.
Well, you
She
take
suffers it and then
I
she
suffer
flips
and
it.
then I flip it.
rip.
Got this.
1.
Yeah, so
So wait.
I would spend a clue. And,
I can negate 1.
Okay.
so
That's
1
it.
damage and then you flip the 1.
Okay. So Reeve said he's actually a plantman trying to learn to be human. So you take and flip.
Ruptured eardrum. After the splitting pain and partial deafness, you find that your balance is off. Keep face up. Roll 1 fewer die while resolving an agility test. Freaking
Even better.
awesome!
So now your agility is 1.
agility.
Oh, Thomas Carvey said
You're running
dinner
out
would
of time
start
to question
promptly
it,
at
yes.
7. Okay.
You're running out of time to question the guests.
So she's done up the top. She's done in the library. You gotta talk to Bruce. And then maybe Leland.
So Leland's here. I think she's done with Leland. Leland's
Is he
done talking.
Okay, so
only
So
Bruce.
you just gotta talk to Bruce.
And then there's the conservatory.
Nobody's in there though.
But you should talk
We'll
to
talk to
him
Carvey, yeah.
about whatever she found out. I think it'll
Yeah.
work that way.
Alright,
So
so
I'm going to move 1
Move 1 and talk.
and then talk to him and see what we got here.
Talking to Carvey.
he checks his watch impatiently. Tell me about the suspect.
Should I go hard? I'm gonna go chalk marks. Let's do it. I want to know what's up.
Carter looks around and runs a hand through his hair. Look, this sounds absurd, but last week I woke up fully dressed, my hands covered in chalk. I don't know what those markings mean, but I truly do not believe I'm the one who made them. Do you think they mean something?
Yeah, I
or
think
do
they mean something.
Carvey buttons and unbuttons one of his cufflinks. Yes, I think they mean that you had best get to the bottom of this before anything else
Good
will
one.
happen
Good.
to
This is
me.
real helpful.
Gain 1 clue. Can I talk to him again? Hi, baby.
Well, I moved, right? I can't talk to
Oh
him.
yeah, that's right. You moved it.
So I'll have fun fact while the cat's on the table. Will has 2 cats. They are identical. So for like the longest time, I thought Will had 1 cat.
My shirt's gonna be completely
Till
white.
he saw them together. Awesome.
Then I saw 2
Alright.
different cats in impossible places, and I realized he had 2 cats. It's like, how's there a cat
Alright.
here? I just saw the cat in the other room.
So
Sorry, kitty.
pictures are
Come on to you.
gone. I guess
Where are you at?
So you can move.
I can move into the dining room, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
talk
move
to
1,
him.
2, and talk to him,
I'll do
or
that.
search that.
I can search it.
You want to try to search that?
That's that amulet. I feel like we won't. Well, I mean, it'll tell us if we can.
Well, no. Yeah, this is the amulet, isn't it?
Well, whatever. At least we'll know. Ooh.
It's hefty.
conceal.
It'll be hard to conceal. So you can't do that. You want to talk to
Okay.
him?
Sure.
He strains his tie, his eyes fixed on a painting.
Oh,
Great.
spooky painting.
He startles, then a nervous smile crosses his face. Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you.
Tell me about yourself.
Heather?
Yeah.
Me? I'm afraid there's nothing terribly interesting about me. I'm only here on behalf of my father. He thinks it's best for me to socialize a little more. You see, Thomas does business with my father, and we became acquaintances through that. My father supports the connection, probably in part because Thomas certainly acquires quite the collection of friends.
This is so creepy.
Collection of friends.
Collection of friends? I suppose that doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, no shit. You
though
do
it's-
say.
Though it sometimes seems that way. Thomas is very proud about surrounding himself with only the best, and I'm glad I'm also counted among that number. Something in Bruce's words makes you pay closer attention.
Yeah, it was the whole collecting friends thing. That's super
So you can
creepy.
change 2.
I'll just
You're going to do 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to
So
know
she's
something.
going to buff up to 3. She rolled a 1 star and 2 clues, so she's buffing up to 3.
See, he's a playman.
You realize that Bruce has broken out into a light sweat.
Something wrong.
Yeah, we need to know
So
what's up.
she says, something wrong? Bruce strains his tie. No, of course not. I was just looking at the sword in the painting. I think it might be a depiction of the same one that is mounted in the lounge. If that's true, that sword is likely a valuable artifact. This might even interest my father. You will pardon me, of course. If I studied a little longer, it was nice to talk to you. Give 1 clue.
Interesting.
Bruce just... That was a hell of a cover by Bruce right there.
Yeah, Bruce, he recovered.
Collect friends.
Collects friends, and Reese said, he's the plant man!
I was gonna say he's probably putting the bodies in the plants
Oh,
as
God.
food.
Is that true?
I put it on Facebook, so that's my friend Garrett.
Is that true? Is that true that you get asked? Reese is saying, yeah.
That's what we heard.
Hi, Garrett. Thanks for joining the stream.
That's what
all right.
happens.
So,
Alright, so that was
He's
my
never
turn.
joined
You
it
have your
before,
turn,
so-
right?
what's that now?
You have your
It's
turn?
my turn. Since you already started talking to him, and he obviously is like sweating bullets now, I'm gonna go ahead and move 1. Explore the conservatory. Through the panes in the French doors, you see a conservatory. Explore. The conservatory is pleasantly warm and smells of fresh flowers. Discard the Explore token and place the conservatory tile as indicated. I'm going to hand this to you. And conservatory is a square.
Yep, big square.
Big square.
Pretty plants. Little building.
Legendary. Oh boy. Lots of squares. That's a maw. A gaping maw.
I think that's the zombie pond.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a zombie pond.
Flashback
Flashbacks.
memories. Yeah.
Hashtag zombie pond. Alright. So these squares are we look through, and we're looking for the conservatory. That is the conservatory. Found it.
Yes.
Well, bam! Found it.
And
So I'm gonna have to move this
pile of
map.
gardening tools.
Let me just maneuver some things here.
Yeah, he's gonna move down a little bit.
It's a little more than a little bit, I think.
Close, no, I see it.
I'm gonna have to. Here, hold on.
I can move those.
I'll take them over here. I have room.
Tiny bit more and it's there.
Yeah, we're gonna move this stuff all over real quick.
Good.
Yeah, that should be good. It was just about in frame before, so.
Okay, could you all see?
Okay.
Okay.
Pile of gardening tools has been left abandoned. Place a search token as indicated.
Great. What is it?
Search token.
Search token? Search token.
Ooh, 2 search tokens. Harvey has shown a recent devotion to gardening. Perhaps if you look around the conservatory, you could discover why. Place a search token as indicated.
Shit, there's a lot of
Okay.
shit out here.
Explore token. Here, let's put this back in here again. A glass door leads out into Carvey's yard. Place an explore token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored
So you
area.
move it into the.
And I'll search this table here.
This.
Yeah, I'll search that.
Pile of gardening tools has been left abandoned.
Search.
Digging through the tools, you find most of them to be rusted and useless. However, just as you are ready to give up, you notice one thing still in working order. Gain the magnifying glass common item, then discard the search token.
Magnifying. Magnificent. Roll one additional die when resolving an observation test. My observation is at 3, so that's going to help.
Has anybody tried to do that middle one? The middle question mark right there? No?
No.
Will?
No, but I did. I tried to do this one.
We did.
Okay,
I thought we did this one and there was...
This one I couldn't... That one I couldn't do because it said that somebody was watching me.
Because I don't really have anything I could do down there.
My guess is that...
Try it.
So this is my guess. Dinner's going to happen, and...
He's going to die.
We're going to... Like, everybody's going to retire for the night or something. Yeah, the lights going to go out. The butler did it. All that. Yeah. I really hope the butler didn't do it. I'll be honest. Because that's like
I don't think he did. The butler's... First of all, the butler's a robot.
He's a robot.
Anybody who legitimately hears he said answer all your questions and he literally answers all the questions has to be a robot or a plant bot, because that just doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Where are the plant clones?
People. All right. So that was all of our turns, right?
Yep.
Mythos. Great. Can only wait to see what's happening.
All right.
Wrecked.
Whispered voices drift.
Oh, they got you again.
Oh, the voices got you
again.
They got you.
Whispered voices drift through the halls. Akashi Anyeli glances about anxiously, looking for where the sounds could be coming from. While distracted, she walks face first into a wall. And except for one face down damage.
Okay. And that's it. Just gotta deal it.
Face down damage. Here it comes.
That's what you get for avoiding the other one, I guess.
Okay. I didn't though. I got a freaking busted eardrum.
Buck meow. Thank you for the host. Thank you.
Any moment now, the dinner bell will summon you to dinner.
And welcome all of Buck Meow's viewers. We are playing Mansions of Madness. It is a board game. We are actually giving away this board game as well. If you are watching, you continue to watch. You can buy tickets by earning fun dimes and watching us. If you give us a follow, you get a boost of fun dimes. If you sub, you get another boost of fun dimes. So if you really want this game, sub, follow, hang out and watch, and buy your tickets so you have a chance to win.
Got 1,000 dimes and buy a lot of tickets with those.
You can.
I don't remember the dimes and tickets.
25 dimes is what it costs for one ticket.
Lots of tickets.
Lots of tickets.
Lots of tickets.
All right.
Some math later.
Okay, we're gonna need to get serious, guys.
All right, here we
Dinner's
go.
any second. Everybody will be dead.
A couple more.
And just also a really quick review. We're back to the investigator's phase, so it's our turn. But the premise is that the gentleman in this main room invited us to a dinner party to find out who's going to murder him. So at this point, we've interviewed all of the guests, and I've entered this mysterious conservatory that everybody keeps talking about. We think there might be plant people here, that he's growing in pods, but we don't know.
Or werewolves.
Or poisons.
Lots of things can happen. So we've interviewed the guests, and now eventually dinner's going to happen.
Yep. So we basically are at the point now where we need to get any final clues before dinner occurs, because that's where he thinks he's going to be murdered.
Reese is still pushing the suicide theory.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it could also be
he's
suicide and a total frame job. We never know.
We're going to have a toast. We're all going to pass out. And Carvey's going to be gone. And, like...
when someone brings out the Kool-Aid, it's never good.
Carvey's going to... What's his name?
Carvey.
He's going to violate us with vegetables.
Oh,
He's a vegetable violator.
He's a vegetable violator.
Alright, so let's see what we can find out here.
Alright,
Move me up one. And I'm going to search that thing.
Okay.
Hashtag MeToo vegetable
The D planner's been opened on the side table.
Oh.
The journals.
Ooh, that is a lore check.
Alright, and 3.
Yep, 3. Here we go. Roll right in there.
Oh! I'm on fire tonight.
That's 3 stars, so he gets to put 3 in.
Go to the casino at this point.
I know.
Oh boy. The first half of the planner is filled with appointments that all seem relatively normal. You even recognize some of the names as guests at the dinner party. In recent weeks, Carvey has much fewer scheduled meetings. You also notice that he has canceled every appointment in the past few weeks with both Ruth Danzy and Gene Spencer, 2 of the suspects here tonight. The strangest thing by far is a line scribbled on the bottom of a page in a hand that does not look like Carvey's. One you trust plots against you. Gain 2 clues, then discard this search token.
Wow. Okay, where was this? Here?
Yes.
So
That seems like a big one.
So one other plot point, if you're joining us late, in the dining room we found, or I'm sorry, it was in the lounge? Where was that we found those paintings? In the lounge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And is this gone?
Yeah.
Yes, that's gone.
So-
That's where it was actually.
So in the lounge, we examined pictures and they had chalk scribbled underneath. When we talked to Carvey about it, he said that he just woke up with chalk on his fingers and he doesn't know what the symbols mean.
And he doesn't think that he's the one who wrote them.
Right. So, yeah.
The weird text in another hand concerns you. Carvey might know who wrote the cryptic
Crap.
warning in the book.
So we're gonna miss out on that now.
Well, we're going to have to try to get back to Carvey and find out.
Well, it's going to be hard.
If we get one more phase, we'll be able to. I don't think we're going to.
Yeah, it's getting
Oh well,
close.
can one of you?
No.
Alright, so I am actually going to...
Reach is like, see, suicide. Who do you trust more than yourself? I don't trust myself.
Oh, is that just going over that again?
It just... I didn't know. 'Cause it
What did
said
you
that
click?
She's checking on the investigation journal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's just the stuff that we know.
Could
right
you?
now.
Yeah, that's all you could do. You can't.
I thought you'd be able to interact. That's why I wanted to see. But
Okay.
yeah, you couldn't.
Oh, you know what it's doing? It's letting us reference back to it to see what's happening in each of the pictures because that might
Yeah.
be part of our.
Maybe.
It'd be
All right.
relevant, yeah.
So I'm up here at the top. I could go
Yeah.
under the table.
Do you want
if
to
you
check? He's done talking. You want to check one last time to see if he has anything to
But if
say?
I do that, I can't see what's under the table.
Just click on him to see if
Yeah, we've been playing this way this whole
because you
time.
don't have to. You can say cancel.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can still talk to
What do
him.
you think? Do you want to talk to him or just get us under the table?
I feel
Will
like
you tell me about the other guests?
I mean I could double back and search one of these things if you want.
Well, but you need to search that up there.
Yeah.
I feel like this is our last chance. I could see if you'll tell me more about the guests.
It's your choice. It's completely your choice. Because again, we're do this based on lore, where like we can't discuss this because you're in a different room. You know what I mean? I can't make that decision with you. So no, come on, let's go. We're heavy lore here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Can you see the
All right.
eye roll? Can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Could you guys see this bullshit? This is what I deal with.
Oh.
Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out here. I can't make the decision. I'm gonna room away.
Oh,
Will's the kind of guy who plays the real Monopoly rules.
I do.
Alright.
I can't. Actually, I can't answer that question. I am in another room. Let me fix this camera as you guys vomit because of the movement of it.
My bad, guys. You're not watching this in VR.
So let's say this is our final round. Is it more important to see if he would give us information about guests, or to look under that table?
I think table. I don't know. I feel like we know a lot about the other guests.
I can't make this decision. I'm not
Oh,
in the same
Jesus
room.
Christ,
Shut up,
Will.
Will.
You're
Just
so
shut up.
obnoxious right now. Can you move her character piece in the other room? Search the
You
table.
see an abandoned item beneath the table. If you are careful, perhaps you could acquire it before anyone notices.
Oh, it's an agility.
Oh!
Oh! You're gonna tear the shit out of this paper. Yay!
You got a one.
Let's see what happens.
Rip!
You cannot easily shift the item towards you.
Fuck my life.
So you had to move. That's your turn.
He wasn't gonna tell us anything useful anyway.
I'm going to explore
Why?
because I want to see what's out there.
You need to get that fucking clue.
Explore.
Last door leads you to Carvey's yard. Will's gonna be outside, like
There's a
fucking
dog.
Timbuktu. As you turn the handle of the door, a large dog comes shooting from the darkness, barking wildly. Its name is Sophie. Place of purchase.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
Sophie's our dog's name, and that's what she does. She runs from wherever she is, barking wildly.
That's true.
Place of person token is indicated. As you persist on opening the door, the barking subsides into a throaty growl that causes you to step away from the door. Clearly, Carvey does not allow his guests into his yard, and you cannot fault the dog for doing its job.
Where's my shotgun?
Speaking of, I think I let Sophie inside.
Oh yeah, Heather's gonna actually get our dog.
I literally just thought, I was like, I wonder if we'll ever let Sophie remember when I got her.
As you turn from the door, you spot something of use. Gain the medical textbook common item.
Spending those
Interesting.
dimes, Rish. I want to take your spot. He's got like 80 more dimes than me, so keep spending them, Rish. I'm gonna take your spot.
You guys can gamble them too. You can gamble for more.
How's that banana milk?
The banana milk is great. Actually, I should pour a glass of that and drink it for you.
That sounds gross.
Mr. Bananas? Is Sir Bananas? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Sir Monkeys? I don't know.
Sir.
It's something not very original.
Now I'm all confused because he said about a million things all at once.
So I got the medical textbook. This is equipment I can use in action and allows you or another investigator within range to discard 1 face-down damage.
Hey!
I will use my second action because I am in range of you
Well, why don't we want
to discard your face-down action. Your face-down. I'd rather do it now and take care of her. Stop it.
You just yelling at you about the lore shit, and here he is, not looking for lore.
I think it's Sir Bananas as well.
What
And
you-
I have to say, we got it, and Daniel's not been like a huge fan of it.
Yeah, my son is not.
Surprisingly, because he loves bananas and he loves milk, but he does not love the combination of them, apparently.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You're taking...
I forget what the... I don't know if it's gamble. I don't remember what the code is for it. Do you know what the code is for the...
What is it? Oh, I don't know. You gotta... Oh, there's a chocolate one? I was gonna say, I did get the regular one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of
I
that.
didn't want to give him any more sugar than,
So
either.
I'll yell to you in the other room. Hey, do you want me to keep searching? Or do you want me to heal you?
You were
Go
the
fuck
worst.
yourself.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I'll
I'm
keep
sorry.
searching.
I'm
I'll keep
intent on the
searching.
lore.
No. Oh, these kids I'm playing with.
I'm sorry, we just want to have fun.
I'm sorry, I'm in a different space.
Hit continue. No, you're within range. I can yell to you.
No.
That's so outrageous.
I can yell to you within range and say,
So
do
wait,
you want to
I
be
could
healed?
say, hey, what
All
should
right,
I ask this guy?
Click the question mark. Click the question mark. They're going hard at me right now because I'm trying to play the game as though we're
Yeah.
in the space.
Oh, I'm sorry, he did a dick move and then we did it back to him. And, I can't tell you, I can't give you advice, I'm in a different room.
This is what I deal with when I play games with these people.
Carvey has shown a recent interest in gardening.
Dad mode. All right. Go ahead.
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
looking around now, okay, apparently you can't look around.
So wait, nothing. I can't do anything.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, thanks, Rish. Rish is just popping up in the corner. Stop being a dick, Will. Okay, so I can't do anything. So I will heal you from a room away because you're within range. Within lore.
Thanks, bud!
Yeah, you're welcome. Get out of here.
And
And you go to jail. Do not collect your go money.
Alright, so...
That was the end of my turn.
Mythos
face.
What could happen to me now?
Oh, dinner bell.
That's the dinner bell.
The ringing of a bell calls everyone to this evening's meal. You and the other guests are moving toward the dining room when the lights
There it
suddenly
is.
go out and the mansion is plunged into darkness.
Yeah.
Place darkness in each space of the board.
So we can't redeem any of these clues with darkness.
Oh god. Then each investigator suffers 1 face down horror.
What?
Will negates.
Okay.
An investigator in darkness cannot spend clues to convert dice results or perform additional puzzles. You know what? I knew there was a reason they're giving us all these clues.
Just so they
they
can
were
take it
fucking
away.
not letting us use them.
Because we're thinking, oh, we're good. We can see
I got
all
like
these.
12 clues over here.
Yo.
Feeling good, feeling strong.
We're good.
That's a lot of
Darkness.
So, Lady Squeaks, I know you're just joining us. I know I mentioned this a few times. Do you want to run down like the basic idea of Mansions of Madness? It's basically Clue. Like we're investigators.
In this one, it's
This
more
scenario, yeah.
similar to Clue than in other scenarios. So a lot of scenarios you're fighting creatures and demon type things.
Do you want to
Zombies.
just explain what the scenario is about?
It's like I'll explain the scenario, but in this case, Mansions of Madness is based on Lovecraft stories, so a lot of the themes and stories are based on actual books or pieces of books or whatever from Lovecraft. Shouldn't say books, stories.
Yeah, this is
But
actually
this is a dinner party one, so this is. I feel more like Agatha Christie
okay.
with, and then there were none kind of situation,
I
but.
gotcha.
I think that we're still probably going to see some creatures popping up just because
Yeah,
typically there's an element of supernatural. Yeah.
and that's the supernatural. It's sort of like the show Supernatural too. A lot of times because we're investigating the town or the people.
And we sing Carry On My Wayward Son sometimes.
Because we got the story so far.
Yes.
The road so far.
Is this dark too?
Yes.
Everything is dark.
Everything's dark. There's darkness up there too. He turned out the stars.
He turned out the moon and stars.
Yeah, it's not like Supernatural, the show, much.
What would you say the
I
period?
love that
What's the period of time you would put this in?
Victorian.
Victorian period?
Yeah, very Victorian. So you're going to get a lot of like artifacts and...
She wants a moose.
I want to be with moose.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Will.
Is that your one? Is that your one on the list?
I'm Will's one.
Hashtag Gay Saturday.
Alright. So here we go. We got a lot of darkness. So what happens in darkness is
Everybody wants moose.
he wants a moose.
Yeah, he doesn't want.
You like Dean? Heather, what's your take on Dean? I think Dean's more attractive, but she doesn't like short dudes.
Dean feels like a fun
so
guy.
Wrong. Dean would
do
definitely
you watch
be fun.
Supernatural? Yeah.
I season 11 is where I'm at. I don't know what they're at.
Team
now.
Dean or Team
Sam,
Jared
all the way.
Sam?
And also Soulless Sam, way to go.
Sam is pretty cool.
Soulless Sam is
Soulless
way
Sam is
to
cool.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Keep in your pants, Dave. Save for PUBG.
I think, well, okay, so the women are also very attractive on the show, because that's like the typical CW.
Well, I was gonna say his actual wife is that girl that plays the demon,
Yeah, the one that plays,
the dark-headed one.
yeah,
That's
the first
his
iteration
wife.
of the demon.
Abaddon?
No, it's
That
the
one?
one when he's soulless. It's
I
that
don't know,
one.
I like that.
That's his wife.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The one who helps them?
What?
Soulless Sam is a dickwad. It's been so long since I've watched them. I'm not kept up. They just keep going. I can't believe it's still on. Like, it's outrageous.
Reach, it's
has
worth the
gotten
watch.
wild.
I mean,
Especially the beginning. So the first, like, I don't even know, probably the first 6 or 7 seasons are just amazing. And then
really
it starts
intense.
getting, like, a little wild, a
so
little off the rails.
I've said
and
this
now
before.
where they are, like, okay, there's only so many times you can be brought back to life. And
I'm not
I do love
into
it, though.
like ghost stuff and horror stuff. The first season was a little over the top for me. It was pretty scary for me.
Yeah.
Then like
He
after
only
that,
peed his pants every episode.
they dumbed it down a lot for me, like the horror stuff, and they made a lot of them more goofy. So
Like a buddy comedy.
I was able to stick around for the buddy stuff. Like when it was like the really creepy episodes, I had trouble with. But so
But Will's on Team Crowley.
my favorite,
I love it.
Yeah, I
He's
am.
great.
the Leviathan story arc is probably one of my
The ones
favorites.
are awesome.
And just the whole turducken thing was just hilarious, and I liked it a lot. I like that story arc, and I also like the character that the lead Leviathan. I like the way that the Leviathans, how the biblical stuff that tied into
It's all legit, yeah. All the lore is legit.
Yeah.
And as a lore master, you
And you have...
appreciate that.
There you go. Call back to making fun
I
of
was
Will
going to
again.
say, I don't know. Will probably has like a little bit of an angel demon issue though, because he's Team Crowley and Team Castiel.
Oh, see, I'm more Castiel.
They're both kind of gray.
But again, when Castiel's a gray angel, not good or bad, that's when I liked Castiel. When he was like hardcore like good and hardcore bad, I didn't like him. But when he was in that gray area, that's my favorite Castiel.
I feel like Crowley can do that too. He's obviously more evil.
That's when I like those two characters, and that's
he's
why
friends with them.
Yes.
But they're also deeper. They're deeper characters because of it, because they skirt good and evil. Whereas Dean and Sam are like hardcore good or hardcore evil. There's never really an in between.
Depends on the season, yeah.
Yeah. And then but Crowley and Castiel are almost always in that gray periods or that gray.
Finding out who Crowley was and like when they found his bones, that was really interesting.
That was pretty cool.
Whole
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
All right, we really went way
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
Way off.
We
We
were
got
doing-
started on a show we really like,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
We got to roll here
Yes.
to see who's getting some horror.
All right.
So-
Here we go.
so
So,
Bill
dinner bell rang.
Yeah.
This is Mythos phase.
Yep.
We are now in total darkness in the house. And that's where we are. That will be the fuse box. I've been having issues all week. Harvey's
I'll read it.
voice beams
It's
from somewhere
Carvey.
in the dark. Just a moment. I'll get it back to working order. Everyone find a chair and sit tight.
Okay.
Though you hear a cacophony of footsteps, your eyes have trouble adjusting to the sudden dark. You lose track of the others in the house. Remove all person tokens from the board.
Including Carvey.
Yeah.
Wow, all of them?
Yep.
We have to roll for the face down horror as well.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
We would never
You need the
dismiss
dog, too?
Supernatural.
I guess maybe the dog. Let's put the dog right here.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
he might still be out there.
he might. Oh, I heard that. It sounded like a body in the floor.
A few long moments pass in the dark before muffled thumps and bangs come from beneath the floors.
Nice.
Things go briefly quiet. Then a horrific scream pierces the night. With growing concern, you recognize the panicked voice of Thomas Carvey. Each investigator suffers 2 horror. Will negates. Somewhere deeper in the mansion, something has happened to your host. Find the source of the scream and restore the lights of the house to discover the cause of Carvey's panic.
Yeah, his death was his panic.
Mhm.
So what's
He did.
negate?
So
Wait, we got to
Will.
negate.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
So the first one was a face down horror. Will negates that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Will negates.
Both of them. So the
Yeah.
first one was 1. So you're trying to get 1 here. You did.
I got 1, so I negated.
So then you have to negate for the second one, which was 2.
Really?
Yes, the second one was 2 horror. Suffer 2 horror.
That was
Yeah.
both of them were in both
They
scenarios.
were separate. The first one was 1. The second one was 2.
All right.
When the lights first went off.
There was also Will. Both
Yes,
were Will.
both were Will.
I could.
You can't.
I
It's
can't.
dark.
Darkness.
You
Wait.
suffer. Got a lot of
Once per
things.
round, I may convert 1, so I can.
Okay.
Okay.
I can use my lucky cigarette.
suffer
here.
one.
I'll allow it.
So I suffer 1 face down horror.
That's
Yeah.
what it said, yeah.
Alright, so...
So this is me taking damage. That's the horror damage, and it's going to go
Hi,
next
Sophie.
to my card.
A doggy.
Lay down.
Sophie, be good. Don't
Lay
drive
down.
me out of my mind tonight.
Sophie, lay down. Lay down. Oh, you know, she's probably looking for me to give her treats.
Probably. So twice you're going to roll your lore. Or will, right?
You have 5?
You have 5 will?
Yep.
Holy shit. So you negated the first
I'm
one.
a willful person. You
Yeah.
should know that.
Alright. And
Well,
you
you
got
got
1, so you take 1. Unless you have a special ability.
I was looking just to see.
Food girl Sophie.
Oh, it's Derek.
Yep, Derek's hanging out. Yeah, Sophie the dog is, she's going to bed now, thank God. Get out of my face.
No,
I need
no.
3.
You need 3?
I need
Yeah.
1,
You need 1 face down horror.
Yep,
So
yep.
Heather's taking 1 face down horror onto character.
Yep.
Got the first one.
Okay, Dave passed. Shut up, Will. Lol. Lol.
Oh, son of a bitch. I take
1.
1 as well.
1 face down horror to Dave.
So I'm at
Okay.
2.
Alright, so now the investigator phase.
Are we didn't move our positions, right? We're
Well,
still where we
actually,
were.
yeah, so now.
So I'm confused. Should we actually move? We were moving toward the dining room.
Yeah, it didn't say
so
we
we
did.
don't
hold on a
actually
second.
make it to the dining room.
Did you click? Was that the Mythos phase just
Yeah,
now?
that was
Yeah.
it. Was
Did
over.
you already click us into the investigator phase?
Yeah.
Yes, it didn't
Okay.
say anything about moving anywhere,
No.
so I'm
Okay.
assuming we're where we're at.
So just, is that to say we're going to go into investigator when you click that?
No, we're
Or-
in
No,
we're in
investigator.
investigator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So Dave, what do you want to do? All the people are gone now, so all these question marks we should be able to get.
Sure story. So you can always go up there and see.
Yeah, that's a good place to
If
start.
I don't,
yeah.
where did he say he was going? He said he was going to the basement, right?
Yeah,
So that's probably back there.
through his office.
I'd imagine so.
So here's the plan. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna search that.
You
then
can
I'm
always do 1, 2, and go to the door.
And then I'm gonna search that. And then my next turn, I can do 1, 2, search that.
So
and then
move
go.
1
Okay.
and search.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and click search.
I think that'll hit all of them. And
Okay.
I feel like last time we didn't search everything and we ended up.
A figure in the dark squeaks nervously and quickly disappears back into the shadows. You slip the frame from the wall and easily remove the parchment inside. Gain the arcane manuscript common item. Then discard the search token.
Arcane manuscript incoming. There you go, sir.
Okay.
Heather, you have 2 things in that room.
I'm gonna. Well, I can't. That agility thing. I can't.
Maybe I can do
pass
that
it.
on my way out.
Well,
I'll do this
isn't
one.
it cumulative?
It is.
2 might.
It is.
I don't know if 2 is enough. 3's
Yeah.
been kind of the thing.
A strange amulet has been left. In the darkness, figure approaches the cabinet. When you
What?
call out to him or her, the figure quietly blends back into the shadows. The amulet is smooth in your hand.
It's
You're
getting
confident
creepy.
in the dark. Confident it will be helpful in your investigation. Gain the Elder Ward common item. Then discard the search token. Elder Ward common item.
Elder Ward. I'm sorry you're getting buffering, Reese. You shouldn't be.
It's because it's in Arkansas, right?
Arkansas.
Surprised they even got the internets down there.
Elder Ward.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is that
I get to roll one additional die while a monster is
Was that
attacking
this?
me.
or that was
No,
that?
that was that.
No.
So you had to move to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So remove it. It's gone.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted? Did you want to move one more?
I'll stay where I am. I don't know where I'm going to go at this point.
Okay.
I'm in the dining room.
So
remove that
The
one,
question
too.
is, do I guess I search this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
figure out what that is, yeah.
So I'll search that to start out.
You want me to do it for you?
Yes, please.
Carvey has shown recent interest in gardening, blah, blah, blah. You find a segment of wood floor that sounds more hollow than the rest. As you poke and prod around, one of the knots in the wood depresses and reveals a trapdoor. Discard the search token and place a secret passage as indicated.
Ooh.
Dun,
Secret
dun,
passages!
dun.
As you enter the tunnel, you swear you hear footsteps echoing through it. But in the dark, you can't tell if they're coming or going. Among the noise, you hear something clatter to the floor. And you press back against the wall until the footsteps fade.
It's getting unsettling now.
It is. It's getting super unsettling. Like, it started out, like, I was like, this is going to be really
This
easy.
will be fun.
It's going to be fun, relaxing. So where's this go?
Trapdoor.
Right
It
here?
goes in, yeah. As you creep along the passage, you stumble over something on the ground. Gain the Cultist Journal unique item.
Of course.
The
It's called.
investigator holding the Cultist Journal unique item may read the journal by interacting with it in the app.
Unique. Okay. So I go down the trap door.
Yep. Oh, you're down there in the tunnel now.
Cultist journal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And that's so now.
The passage is over here. The passage is cold and dank and slopes downward into the earth. Place the basement storage tile as indicated. Then place darkness in each space of the basement storage. Look for some dank hellhole. That'll be it.
Yeah, you got that, Will. I don't have it.
Is it that one over there, maybe?
I don't think so. What is that? Cave bend.
Basement, right? Yeah, basement storage.
Yeah.
Furnace room. Cave. Basement storage.
Okay.
So it's right here. Yep.
Reach that. We orcs have the internet. Tanks the AOL.
Louisiana is an overhead line for internet.
Okay. So now I end up down there, I guess?
I
Oh, darkness. I have to put in there.
You emerge in the cool, dark basement. Place the secret passage as indicated. So you need to put the secret passage
What does
over
that
here.
look like? Okay. That's this.
That says you're there now.
And now you're over here.
And I'm here.
Yep.
And there's darkness all around.
Yep.
Darkness all around me.
I kind of stumbled into that. I'm actually kind of happy about that, sort of. Places, okay?
Alright. The fuse box Carvey sod is against the far wall.
Wow. Okay,
Hey.
right there.
That could be convenient.
I could do that right now.
Unless you get bashed in the head. A
That's
ghastly,
ghastly
figure
figures.
is slumped in the corner.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
Of course.
boy.
It's just.
Will is getting a little scared. If I had a way to make the lights go off right now, I'd do it. Just so he squealed. Oh.
He's dead.
Thomas Carvey lies on the floor dead. His sightless eyes stare towards the ceiling, and his body is surrounded by candle stubs. He appears burnt or shriveled, though you don't smell the stench of burning flesh. Place a search token as indicated.
Vampires.
Reese just said Alexa lights off.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work because we have the stream
That-
lights
yeah.
on.
That would work to turn off just the overhead lights, but it wouldn't be enough. Wouldn't
So
be enough.
what the hell is that dark figure slumped in the corner then?
Well, who knows?
Okay, you're gonna have to search, Will. You can turn the lights on and be a
A
good
door
guy.
at the far end of
Yeah, I
the
got
basement leads back to
Explore.
the rest of the house. Okay. It's very funny. Speaking of Alexa, our son really tries. Oops.
She just, Alexa
Yeah,
just
she
reacted.
just responded to me.
She knows.
Yeah.
She knows what we're talking
She's
about.
very sensitive, but our son tries to say the name, and he
Alexa.
can't. He ayeka, ayeka, ayeka on.
Yeah.
'Cause he wants to make the lights go on or off.
He just goes, Aleka, on. Aleka, on. Alright. So,
He tries hard, though.
I'm going to search the fuse box, because I'd like to get rid of this darkness shit everywhere.
Darkness nonsense.
It's nonsense.
The fuse box card is sought.
It
Okay.
hangs open.
Someone is muddled with these wires. You must reconnect them properly to restore power in the house. Tap to attempt the puzzle using
Observation
observation.
is 3. I can roll an additional die when resolving an observation test. Do you think that lets me do 4?
I would say so.
Alright, because it's a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, why?
Alright.
Alright, let's take a second.
So we gotta get this thing wired properly.
So wait, there's a start and an end.
Yeah. That's
So
the
there's,
end.
There's multiple ends. There are 3 ends and 1 start.
There's 3 ends? There are. Okay.
I'm guessing the colors.
Blue to blue. So that's an end there.
Yeah, so you could I would say turn that one.
And then one of these blues would have to meet up with that blue. Where you see a blue that goes to the right.
I think that-
I'm guessing you turn them, right? So you want
No.
to turn...
No,
I think
you
they just-
move them.
So
Oh,
we're
you're
gonna.
They
gonna
all
move them.
flip,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, there's the blue that would go to that blue.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that this blue would go here. And this one would go here. Huh?
Well, you're going to move that middle piece then too, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to move that one into the middle then.
And then this blue, these... No, this one's going to have to go...
How
You're-
many
you're
moves do you have?
missing
4,
I
right?
only have
Something.
4, so... Oh, Risha's actually has a really good insight into that.
Homunculus.
So, let me see...
Like, that's a bad start in the middle there.
I know, that I'd probably have to go over with one of these.
I'd say move that one up to the top.
This one? To
Yeah,
the top?
middle one to the top.
Why?
The top left.
Oh, this
Because
one?
there's no corner piece for that
So
one.
I can't
Right.
just, it has to go in order.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
So move it
That's
over
So move it over,
and then up.
and then up. So this is going to be,
That's the last
4.
one then, yeah.
That's the last move I could do. So that's all I could do right now.
Okay.
Now this looks like it's lined up properly.
Yeah,
It,
that looks
could-
good.
it could be.
But the problem is that we need to find, see
So
that
I think
junction
that
there.
one goes in the middle.
Yeah, but this one maybe would go over here. But
Well,
the problem
no,
is,
look. Okay, I think I got this.
do you?
I think so. So, if we move these two over,
Which
this
ones?
one, this and this,
This.
then we have this circuit here that goes to an end. Then this one's down here to blue. So we can switch these two. So these two need to switch, and these two need to switch, and we'll have a complete circuit.
Which ones have to switch?
Just this and this,
Okay.
and then this and this,
And that's it.
and that's it.
All right.
Okay, so that's 2
You see
moves.
that?
That's 2 moves, and it could be next turn.
Yep.
Okay. So that's all I can do for my turn. It's going to go into the Mythos phase now. And if you guys want, I can start the next turn, and we'll get that solved. So we're going to go to Mythos, right?
Here.
All right. So hopefully I can fix it and get the lights on.
That homunculus is going to eat you.
It might. And the investigator. Here you go, boys and girls. Your eyes fall on a strange wooden toy hidden among the boxes and shelves. This Mythos event affects an investigator in a storage room that has suffered the least horror. Weird.
I'm guessing you're the only
Where's
one,
this-
right?
I'm the only one in the storage room, right? The basement storage?
Yep.
Yeah. Resolve the event. The carved wooden puppet. Oh, God. Ugh, chills. The carved wooden puppet has eyes that seem too bright for glass or paint. And your mind dwells on the thought that you are nothing more than a toy maker's
that's
creation.
Deep as shit. Suffer
Suffer
3
3 horror.
Will -1.
Will -1. My will is 3.
So
Boy.
2.
Well, actually, I get to roll all 3.
3 and then it's
it's
-1
twice,
the
yeah.
result. Okay.
Well, that's do-over.
It's a mulligan.
Molly.
So, you
So
get-
there's
Two.
2.
so you suffer 2 horror then.
There's nothing I can do here, dude. 2 horror face down?
Just as suffer horror.
3, so that's face up. Suffer
Wait,
3
it
horror.
is?
Yeah, if it doesn't say face down. So
Oh.
here's first horror.
Oh.
Minor shock.
don't
No
know
additional
if there's
effect.
anything,
Flip
yeah.
this card face down.
That's good.
And weak-willed. Resolve immediately. Become mesmerized and then flip the card face down.
I don't even know if we've ever seen mesmerized before.
Mesmerized.
That's fitting for the wooden puppet.
It is.
Mesmerized. At the end of your turn, an alien will take...
What?
We'll take your soul.
It says here, at the end of your turn, an alien will takes control. Flip this card.
Oh boy. Great. Body snatchers, here we go.
That's super weird.
So I'm already halfway to insane, by the way.
Great. And
So-
you're being controlled by some other entity.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And I guess at the end of the turn would mean that at the end of this phase, the mythos, right? So I'd have to resolve it
Alright, I'm just gonna see if it'll let me.
after you guys do your things.
Yep.
Wait, what are you doing?
My turn?
No, then let me resolve this, because we're back to the investigator.
Yeah.
So let me resolve this, because at the end of the turn, which is...
Oh, okay. I thought you had to wait till the end of the turn.
These
to resolve
things,
it.
dead weight,
The mythos count.
these things are so heavy, they are weighing you down, and you must get rid of them immediately. Suffer 1 face down horror. Unless you drop an item, then discard this card.
Drop an item.
I mean, just garbage items.
I think I'm gonna just drop... I'm just gonna drop the magnifying glass, I think.
Okay.
I'll drop that there, and then get rid of this.
Okay. One.
Prepared that booty for probing. Great.
There you go.
So I don't know if you want to do a quick recap
Pocket watch.
for people that might be just be joining us. Do you want to do a quick recap?
We're in the dark.
Yeah.
The dinner party is on hold. Our host is dead. We've investigated the 4 people he thought were out to kill him. Will found a secret trapdoor and is trapped in the basement with a body that's slumped and the dead body of our host.
Yeah, so 2 bodies, one of which we didn't really expect to find out
Yes.
yet. So
And people are creeping around in the dark.
I'm currently trying to turn the lights back on so we don't have to deal with the darkness. Darkness around the entire house means that
And outside.
When
Literally every square has darkness.
normally we can use these to flip clues to successes on our rolls, and now because our room is dark, we cannot use these. So I'm trying to get the lights on.
Per the lore. Alright.
Oh, thanks.
Give me the pocket watch.
I was
comment.
gonna make a joke about that before. Wondering if we can help you with the puzzle, or if you're too far away
yeah.
to hear our
Got
help.
it. Got
Got it. I held back.
Ah.
it. Got it. What do you want?
Chat never
Pocket
forgets.
watch.
Common item?
Yeah.
Chat never does forget. Ugh, you guys.
Hey, we're just keeping it
Roll with
real.
the punches, Will.
We're just keeping it real, just like you. This
See?
is due for me. Ooh, dang, you should have got this. I can perform 1 additional puzzle step.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Alright, should
My
I
turn?
move?
My turn? Wait, didn't we say we're going to try to do mine first so we can turn the light back on?
She's in the middle of her
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
We'll finish
Okay.
her turn.
Do what you want to do.
Take the search off.
Say the search?
Yep.
You already moved here to do that.
No, I was already there. I just
She
said
was,
move
yeah.
in
Oh, okay.
person.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Maybe we'll
I'll just
start to move
move
to get to the sword.
I'll
Maybe.
move him.
So you moved
Oh, I could do that. I can move.
Yeah,
in.
move into there.
1, 2,
Yep, that's fine.
or 1, 2. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
right?
matter either
Okay.
way.
So you were here, 1. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Because you were
Yep.
1, 2. Okay. I will go ahead and try to get this light turned on. So slide over. Right there. Attempt. So we should only have to move those 2 that are on the far left into the middle.
This.
To there.
Yep, that's right there.
And then
then
that's,
that to there. Does it do it? Drop it.
Look at you, Dave. You're so smart.
All right.
There's lots of
Hey, Darth
Puzzle
Molly.
master.
Welcome.
You flip the master lever, and the lights in the house flicker back on.
Discard all darkness tokens!
Hooray! Someone must have shut off the power to the house. Gain the circumstantial evidence unique item in 1 clue. Then discard the search token.
Thank goodness.
No, you're gonna have to search the ghastly figure, Will.
I am.
Yes.
Fight your fears.
And the dead body. Search his dead body.
There's one underneath my character as well.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so the opposite of this is everything's on fire. That's exciting.
Yep.
It was a mossy Willow's grave. Mossy?
Will's got a raging clue right now. Check out this dead body.
I do. Alright, so the lights are on. Thank God. Hit continue. I will go ahead and search. Or wait.
The ghastly figure. Oh, the cook brings her hands in near a half-finished dessert. Place a person token as indicated.
Okay.
Oh, she's back on the board.
Cook is
People
back.
are probably going to start popping up now. The lights are back.
Cook
on.
is back. Back again.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're all gonna show up. Yeah.
Bruce paces the library.
So Bruce is now in the library.
Oh, he's trying to steal that fucking book.
Yeah, he did show just
Look
in the
at him
book.
being so sneaky.
Maybe I should have moved there first so I could have taken the book, Will.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, where's Bruce? There's Bruce. Bruce is in the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's dead now, so I feel like we don't have to worry about
Elizabeth
sits.
Elizabeth is at the dining room table.
Head in hands.
Ooh. She's distraught.
Jean pages quickly through her book. Oh, look at her. She already
Uh-oh.
stole that book. Leland
Leland puts out a cigar. Puffs a cigar, okay.
in the kitchen with the cook. With the lights restored, you can question the other guests on the murder of Thomas Carvey. So I'm guessing the butler didn't appear, so I'm guessing the
circumstantial
butler
is that? I needed to get that too.
Yeah, circumstantial evidence. Yeah, that makes sense that the butler's the other guy that's dead. Or they're in on it together and they're both other things now.
Okay. Circumstantial evidence.
Harvey's office is full of scattered books and papers. Place the office tile as indicated and discard all its 4 tokens leading to it.
Office tile. Here, any of these? So, those of you just joining us, our dinner host has already been killed. We questioned all the guests before he was killed. Now we're going to try to question them again. I'm in the basement where Carvey's body is currently located, and some other unknown form is slumped. Ghastly figure is slumped in the other corner. So 2 bodies in the room I'm in. Everybody else is just cheery in the dinner party.
And I think it's the butler because the butler did not reappear on the board.
Where is
No
the
office.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Him and the butler were doing some sort of shenanigan thing down there, I think. That's
We
what
found a cultist journal.
Summoning the dead.
Yeah, or
Or did
Office
collecting friends.
collecting friends.
Oh wait, you know what? The office.
That's not the
It's a
right
different
office.
office, yeah. I'm at the bedroom. Okay, that chair, I saw the chair, but...
This is the one? Yep. It's on the other side.
Yep, that looks like it. And you get rid of the Explorer tokens.
Yeah, so like I'm hoping it's not the butler did it scenario. We're gonna find out maybe if the butler is the dead body next to Carvey in the
I
basement.
don't know that it says it's slumped. It doesn't say it's dead.
And we don't know what kind of body it is. So
Find out now.
now I'm gonna search.
Okay.
Search that slumped figure.
Okay.
Oh wait.
There's the butler.
Oh no.
He mops his brow.
the
Something went wrong.
butler. So that means he's not the slumped figure.
And we get a search token in here.
Lock case.
A locked case.
Some papers and books on his desk.
Okay.
And one space in.
So who was the one that moved to?
You're the
It was
closest
you.
one. It just showed up when the lights turned on. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can move in, but I don't want to
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
we
want
want
to
to search
Yeah.
that and
this
then
form.
search Carvey next.
Okay, so I'll do that then. I'll search the form.
A ghastly figure with a misshapen arm is slumped in the corner. Behind it, a shelf has been left crooked, leaving a glimpse of the passage
A
beyond.
passage? Okay, search it.
The figure is dressed in coveralls. Oh, that's the
Gardener, probably.
Figure is dressed in coveralls and a broad-brimmed straw hat. One monstrous hand grips a muddled trowel.
Great.
A muddy trail, sorry. There is no mark on its body that suggests what caused its death. Wherever the blood on the floor came from, it was not this creature. Gain one clue that discards the search token.
All right.
So he dead.
And I think that passageway is the one that we've already revealed.
Yeah,
Upstairs.
because it came in the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the lights are on. Dave, did you go yet?
No, it's my
okay.
turn now.
Dave's now taking his turn.
You're gonna go down here and get that book?
Yeah, I'm gonna move into the library and see if I can do the book. If not, I'll just talk to what's his face.
Okay. A locked glass case. Uh-oh. Skill is observation.
I have 4.
Okay, so you have 4 chances to solve this puzzle. So the first thing is probably that one, the little one.
Move it.
This is going to go down, right?
This?
Yeah.
Right? Wait, before you do that, hold on. Oh yeah, because then, no, that's not going to work, is it?
No, well, yeah, so if you move that one down.
So move it down. Remember that you can't move them back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
Move this one up. Move this one over. Move that one down.
Okay.
And that's all I can do right now.
Yep, then you
Okay.
just gotta
Do you have clues?
Oh.
No, you can use your clues.
I can?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna just do this right now then. Move that one over, move that one up,
Okay, that's
move that one
that's
over.
it.
So that's 3.
3 clues?
Yep.
I forgot we can use... Oh, I couldn't use clues because it's dark before.
Right.
Yeah. Glass case opens with a small click. Gain the Tome of Secrets. Common item.
Tome of Secrets. The Tome of Secrets.
Now that guy's gonna beat you and steal it.
It might not even be the right book. Gene might have the book now.
It's true. It's true. You wouldn't even know because he's dead.
Oh, Tome of Secrets.
You may become mesmerized to convert all clues to stars while resolving a test.
Okay. So...
I think that's Mythos now. Everybody's gone, right?
Tome of Husbando.
Done?
Yeah, so Mythos
That's it.
face. I really hope I don't get any more horror. I'd like to be able to...
Contribute.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wilson Richards glances ahead only to see himself from behind. His sight stretched thin and his mind nearing the breaking point. Wilson Richards suffers 3 horrors.
Are you serious?
Lore negates.
Lore negates? My lore is 2.
Oh, God.
Try and resolve some of that.
Wait.
Well, Will usually finishes these games insane, so
Oh, you got 1. So you suffered 2.
I suffer 2 horrors.
great.
Face
Leaving
down.
him 1.
No.
Great. Here we go. Minor shock.
That's
no
not
additional
bad.
effect.
Yeah,
Flip
mine-
this card face
so
down.
you got 2 of those, so that's not bad.
Go immediately insane and kill all your...
Absolute terror.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice.
You make a very small noise somewhere in the back of your throat. You find that you are weeping silently. Suffer 1 additional face down horror.
Nice.
Then flip this card face down, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Will's nuts.
I am insane. So now all these go away on the bottom of my pile, on the pile here, and I get a... this always happens to me. Always happens. I am now insane. So I'm going to let Dave...
So let's stay away from Will, Heather.
I'm going to let Dave choose my insane card.
I'm gonna pick you something real good. Having a good night.
Alright, so those are
There's a lot.
all of the insane choices you have to pick for me.
Do you want me to read it for you, or do you want to see it?
No, you can't. I can't. You can't read it for me. You can't. Don't read. Don't read the back.
I'm not.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
This is my
You
insane.
ruined the lore.
You ruined the lore.
Game's over.
I forget what's on the front of a lot of these. I just wanted to look at it.
He's just said you can't do that, Will. He's too far away. You can't choose your insanity. Great. Lore distance, guys. Hashtag lore distance. Alright, I have to read my insane, and I'm going to show you guys on chat what it is.
Each investigator suffers 2 horror. Will negates.
Good. Should we be worried? Are you gonna come eat us?
Yeah, I'd be worried. So now we suffer 2 with Will negating.
All of us.
Does that count Will?
Yeah, from far away. You hear the muffled echoes of Carvey's screams as it transmits.
So I don't know if you guys can read that.
Transmitted through the radio. Each investigator suffers 2 horror. Will negates.
Let me know if you guys can read that. It's small,
The fuck?
Rip.
but it's a highly specific way we have to win the game.
You gonna get 2 or just...
I'm gonna get 1.
Okay.
Not legible. I'm sorry, Rish. Let me see. I'll try to get it legible for you guys.
Do you wanna look here? Will. I'm clear.
Might be now. Maybe. Maybe not. I will... Here's what I'm going to do. Go to Google. Type in 1 of 1,000 Mansions of Madness. And that should give you guys the description. So...
I got
Give
you.
me a
I'll put it in
horror
the
card.
comments.
1 of 1,000 is the insanity that I have. 1 of the 1,000. Sorry, 1 of the 1,000. And then you'll know what my insanity is without
Right.
revealing it to the people who are playing with
Can I
me.
have a horror?
A horror, face down.
No, it's horror. It's face up.
Oh, face up. There you go.
You have to do it too.
I have to do it too. What do I have to roll for?
Will. It wouldn't be fun unless Will became multiply insane, so. 1,
2.
You got it.
I get none, right?
Yeah, I got none as well.
Okay.
I got 1, but it's okay. I just lose 1 lore. Hot, hot.
Okay, and you're good, Dave? Okay, so we keep going?
Yep.
Was that a horror check? No.
No, it was
No, that
just
was
all
not,
of us
okay.
hearing his screams echoing.
Are we going back to the regular rotation, or?
Well, that was a horror check. No, I guess it wasn't.
No, it wasn't, yeah.
Where am I at?
So I asked if
go
we were
ahead.
going back to the regular rotation if you want to.
Yeah, go back to the regular one.
Because I'm
Go back to
fine
the
with
regular
either or.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Already straightening and loosening his tie. Where were you when the lights went out? No. I could never have. My father would. No. Bruce takes a deep breath. When the lights went out, I went to steal Thomas's sword. That metal is not from this earth. I know it. It would interest my father greatly to have it. You have to believe me.
Okay.
I believe him.
See if we talk to him again.
Who has motive?
Yep. Thomas promised Jean this ancient tome, but once he acquired it, he refused to let any of us look at it. I know she still carries a grudge about it. Okay. Eliza's late husband, he used to be part of this social group until Thomas decided they needed to learn where another cache of unfound antiquities were. Whatever he was doing to find out that information, Eliza's husband paid the price, I am sure of it. Interesting. Okay, so that's me. You.
Alright, where am I? Oh yeah, I gotta go down to the sword.
Is that
Are you
Julie
fucking
again?
kidding me?
What happened?
It's an agility check on that. Nothing.
Nothing. Confirm.
The sword falls off the wall and stabs you.
Yeah.
Rish, no. I'll tell you later, but they can see that whisper, so be careful what you put
Oh,
on
the
here.
freaking thing disappeared. Fucking serious.
That sucks.
Ugh.
Remove the sword search token.
Yeah, Molly. Yeah, exactly. Remove this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I guess I'll move 1 Search that.
Carvey's body.
Search his body. And by the way, for all of you guys that have subbed tonight, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And just thank you for all the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So Thomas Carvey lies on the floor, dead. His sightless eyes stare toward the ceiling. He appears burnt or shriveled, though you do not smell the stench of burning flesh. Underneath his body, a ritual circle has been drawn and lined with candle stubs. So I will search that.
Something weird is happening with his body.
You investigate the body of Thomas Carvey and find a dagger buried in his chest. You ease it from the body and watch strange symbols fade from its blade. Gain the ritual dagger common item. Okay. Okay. Unsure what ritual Carvey's death may have served, you quickly collect the strange objects that have been placed around his body. Gain the ritual components unique item.
And 2 clues.
And 2 clues.
He was stabbed in the chest with a ritual dagger.
I saw that.
Okay.
Apparently sucked out his life force. Well,
thank you. Alright. So I moved and searched. That's the end of this turn for me.
Here, take the one by my character as well.
By your character?
Yep, that's gone.
I am going to want to meet up with one of you guys because I want to offload like some of the evidence or something I have. Because I have a lot of evidence and I don't want to be the one stuck with it.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go.
Will's dead.
Bye, Will. Light fades from around you, leaving anything even inches from your face obscured. Place darkness in each space in the lounge. This mythos event affects each investigator in a space containing darkness. That would be me.
Yep. Darkness in all the lounge spaces.
All the lounge spaces?
Hopefully I have to resolve an agility test. I really hope.
So outside of the bag.
Oh, okay.
That's that stack.
Which one's your lounge?
All
That's
4
what
of
I'm
those
in.
where she's in.
Right in here? Okay.
Yep.
Wait, it did deleted link whenever she posted something.
Yeah, sorry, Molly. I forget. Rish, you have to allow it, and I forget the code to do that.
Will's been forgetting a lot of shit tonight.
No, it's just, I don't know the code to allow her to post the link.
Stumbling to where you know there was a light, your hand can feel the heat coming from it.
Alright,
though
thanks,
your eyes
thanks, Molly.
cannot detect the slightest illumination. Great, what the fuck? Suffer 3 face down horror, will +1 negates.
That's good, you have +1.
6 dice to do that.
Oh, yeah, well, just roll all of them, and then you get add 1 to the result. Oh, yeah,
1,
you
2,
got
3, 4.
Yay,
Yeah.
hooray.
Okay, negated that.
That's a ridiculous will. You've been getting a lot of those too, which is lucky.
Oh, I've also been getting a
there's
lot
more?
of agility. Strange shadows move and coalesce in the rooms of the mansion, forming the same shadow of a familiar man in each of the rooms. With a start, you realize the shadow bears a strong resemblance to Thomas Carvey.
Great.
Each investigator suffers 2 face down horror.
Will negates.
Oh, wait,
Will's going to be super insane.
you'll be dead.
I'm not in darkness, so I just needed
Using
1.
1, yeah.
So I'll use 1 clue. So I negated that.
I did as well. I need 2.
Oh no, Captain Flash. Oh no.
Will right here.
One.
So I get 1 face on horror.
So you get 1 face down horror to Dave.
I'm halfway to you, Will.
Yeah, you are.
Oh boy. Investigator phase.
Okay.
Alright.
So, do you... Go ahead, you guys do your thing.
Does moving in darkness, that doesn't slow my movement,
No.
correct?
No, it
Alright.
just can't spell
I'm just
clues.
getting out.
Okay, so 1, 2, got it. And what else?
Do you want me to come over here to the office?
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay.
Alright.
Dave?
Since you're in the office, do you want me to try and go back up to the kitchen and
You
talk to
can.
them?
Yep. If he's expended, you talked to him already?
1,
I think so.
2. Maybe after your next turn, you can move in.
Yeah.
And then talk to him, yeah.
Well, you can actually move 4 this turn.
I know,
And
but
then-
he only can
no, I know.
move 3. Like
Yeah.
1, 2. He's gonna talk to them.
Okay.
Alright. For you, Will. Where you wanna go?
Yeah, isn't it, Reach? Don't send the message to Dave.
I didn't look.
Don't look.
So.
Don't look.
Don't look. You
I don't look.
cheater, pumpkin eater.
Sorry, Molly. Dave is here with us.
I thought that was obvious. I didn't know that.
No, it's okay.
I guess
It's
people
okay.
don't know me.
they don't know that you
If
actually
you
watched
said
it.
a link showed up in my
Yeah,
feed,
don't
but
read the link,
I
that's
didn't
all.
click on the link.
Don't read the link.
I was like, the link showed up. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Thanks,
Sorry,
Dave.
Will likes to keep me a secret. I mean, Heather's
Yeah.
Alright, Will.
1, 2.
Do some shit.
What's that?
I said do some shit.
All right, I'll
Let's
search that.
Papers, books.
Yep. Among the clutter, you find something that looks like Carvey's personal journal. Gain the old journal unique item, then discard the search token. An investigator holding the old journal unique item can read it by interacting with it in the
You
app.
know what? I just realized you have 2 things that you can interact with.
I know.
We should.
That's why I was telling you I need to meet up with
Will
one of
has
you guys.
so much shit. His insanity cards like burn everything.
Unique item, old journal.
I'm saying maybe it is your next action. Tired.
Okay,
And I'm getting cold.
that's the end of this round.
Mm-hmm.
What? Gloomhaven.
Oh, it might be a board game geek link. So, okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
No.
Mythos.
No!
You had not noticed before, but there is something strange about the walls in this room.
The office, of course.
Both.
This
You.
mythos event affects each investigator in the office.
Resolve it.
Something weird going on
The
here.
more you study them, the more the walls look yellowed, and an awful pattern of grooves suggests claw marks.
Skin. The walls of skin. Oh, you
2.
spend the clue.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
Very clue.
I can burn 2. I'll do so. So that negates, right?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, so we resolve that and continue on.
Things
Things-
move around Thomas Carvey's home of their own volition, furniture sliding several inches out of place as though someone were shoving them in a great fit of rage. Each investigator
What?
suffers 2 horror. Lore negates.
Oh no, my lore's 2.
-3 because I lost 1 with this freaking
Yeah.
sanity thing.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
No, it's lore. Okay,
It's a face-up horror.
okay.
Yeah,
That was
so-
agility.
No,
That
I
was
did
another
that
one.
right.
That's another one. Yeah, spend one.
So yeah, okay.
Might as
And then-
well.
And then mine's only 2.
Oh.
Yeah!
Look at you.
I get 4.
You got
My
4.
lore's 3, and then my ancient, my arcane manuscript lets me roll an extra one. So
Yeah, well, the game is over when one person dies of insanity. So I could get 6 more horror. I start the game with 6 horror, which is basically 6 life for the horror side of things, mental health if you want to call it. And then once you expend that, you become insane. But then you can gain another 6 and then essentially die. Your character dies from insanity. Same thing goes with physical. I have 8 physical. If one person dies of either physical or insanity, then everybody has one last round or one last turn to play, and then the game's
talk to
over.
the cook first.
Sorry, you can.
No, that's okay.
Where are
The
you
cook
guys placing
rings.
out? Right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
Good.
reading it. No, you.
I started feeling unwell, and since I could not start working on dessert in the dark, I sat down for a spell. Listen, I don't know who here is guilty, but please take this. Gain the sledgehammer common item. What the fuck is she on the sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer.
This.
Don't you know my name?
I'll talk to him now.
I wanna be.
Leland puffs on a cigar, his face wrinkled with concern.
Oh, nice. I like what Darth Maul did there. Cthulhu.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what this game is, yeah.
this one, yeah.
I'm gonna ask him where he was first.
And yes, reach it. Darkest
Well.
Dungeon rules would be.
Well, for this turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him where he was. Now you just hold on. I will have you know that your implications will be reported to any lawyers. But for the time being, no, I did not kill Thomas Carvey. That is what you want to know, right? Leland puffs on a cigar, then his shoulders slump. I did not kill Thomas. When the lights went out, I went to take a closer look at that book. I just want to know how we found something so valuable like a bolt from the blue. Interesting.
Oh, you went the wrong direction, dude. Alright. So I'm going to talk to the butler. Butler has given up on straightening the foyer and hovers uncertainly near the door.
Yeah, just who would murder? Because we already have basement. Yeah.
He mops his brow with a kerchief, his eyes bloodshot. Mr. Carvey never confided in me. He did not tell me until you were coming up the drive what he suspected of the rest of the guests. Had I known, well, I'm not sure I would have found another situation. Please figure this out, and quickly. Being in this house is making me ill with worry.
So the insanity card cannot change, but if someone else could become insane, and they have to draw a card too. And in those situations, that has to...
You could pick the law.
They have to be both resolved, essentially. So you don't want more than one person to be insane, because it really reduces chances of winning the game.
1, 2...
Yeah.
You'd have to do 3.
Right.
You'd have to move 5 to do it.
So that down.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That went down, right?
You want to move that up?
Oh. Well, what about the other one?
I need to move this one up.
Well,
just move it up one click, not all the way up.
Right.
So that one can go all the way back.
And then you move this one down, and then that one.
So that one right there, yeah.
Up.
Then that one all the way.
Then that one down.
And then
that one over.
How many things do you have?
I have 1 clue.
Okay,
so you can move it up, and then we're still waiting on.
What are you using? Skills of observation. How many have you used so far?
4.
So she has 4.
Okay, so then you can use one more clue if you want, but it won't open it.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it.
Okay, close it.
Too bad you weren't in range. I could have given you another clue.
Trade through, good sir.
Alright, so I will move down 1.
What are you going to do?
And I will hand her the old journal and I'll hand you these 3 things.
Okay.
Those all evidence items?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old journal, cultist journal, ritual.
And that's my turn. So now on to the next mythos.
Boy. We are burning turns like crazy.
Well, I'm ready when the fighting starts. I got a sledgehammer.
No. I had Pyromania. That's how we won. Last time.
We won based on its insane condition last time.
Yep.
The lights flicker and then go out. Great. Place darkness in each space in the office and kitchen storage.
That's
this
us.
mythos event affects each investigator in a space containing darkness.
Office.
Kitchen storage.
So I'm okay.
Kitchen storage is
just the back room, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
God, made that again. Just out for you
A
guys.
low moan sounds from beneath your feet. If you pass, you convince yourself that it's just the house settling, except for one face-down horror. If you fail, you become convinced some abomination lurks in the darkness nearby, except for one horror, and move 1 space away from the office.
Oh, God.
Alright, so it's Will.
Yep.
The game would do this. The game would do this.
You're safe.
So you're safe. Will, I have 3, right? I need a total of 2.
2. There are lots of clues, though, so... You got him.
Triple crit. Crit.
The lights in the house flicker and a strange droning fills the air. The atmosphere of the mansion becomes oppressive and an impending sense of dread settles over you.
We actually both got, we passed, we both get 1 face down horror, don't we? That's what
No.
it
I
said
thought it
before.
negated.
Yeah,
No.
not negated.
No.
It's
If you
in
pass, you still get 1 face down horror.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't see.
If you pass, convince yourself it's just a house settling, suffer 1 face down horror.
Oh,
If you fail...
great.
So, face down horror for me, face down horror for you,
Thanks.
and then this is another one, right? The hut.
Yeah.
This is the next one. The atmosphere of the mansion becomes oppressive, and an impending sense of dread settles in. The whisper of Carvey's voice recites the names of the people in the house.
Well,
that is
figure
creepy.
out
That's
from
creepy
where
as
the
shit,
voice
though.
originates. Each investigator suffers 4 face down horror.
Oh, Will the Gates.
What the
4
fuck?
face down horror.
God.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Well, how many do you have? You have 3, right?
So
give me 7.
what's gonna give her 7?
Because we have freaking separate
Okay.
4.
So you could
Oh, give
pay
me
1.
6 then.
You could pay 1.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, just do it.
So you pay 1 and then you take 2 then.
Yeah, thanks, Molly.
2. 2 face down.
2
4
face
for
down
me.
for you.
Yeah.
So that gives
And
me
then-
5 right now.
And then my will is 3, right?
So if I don't get at least 2 for my roll, I'm insane. So let's hope I get 2.
I just got 1, so I'm gonna take
3.
3.
So
Oh
Will's
my
at 4
gosh.
again. Oh my god.
Take that.
Well,
Oh, wait. No, I take 4 because I couldn't use the clue to...
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
in
in the
darkness.
darkness.
oh wait, I couldn't either then.
Alright, so you take how much then?
One
You take one more.
She takes 1 more.
I take 4. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
glorious.
6. Oh boy.
Glorious.
Oh
Dave,
boy.
Dave, don't go insane, please. Roll
3
well.
dice, please.
3.
3.
Just, come
Well,
on.
go ahead and give me the
Come
1.
on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I need at least 2 so I don't go insane.
2.
2. I'm gonna pay the 1.
No, are you in darkness? No, you're not.
So I take 1 face down.
You
horror.
take 1 face down horror. There you go.
Oh, it's not great, but
We're limping.
we're almost
Is that-
there.
Please tell me that's the last event here. Continue. Okay, I'm gonna go first,
Okay.
and we win. My insanity. If you got insane, it was gonna really fuck us up. So my insanity was 1 of the 1,000. You do not win the game as normal. At the start of your turn, if you have a bladed weapon and you are in a space with exactly 1 other investigator, you immediately win the game, and the game ends. If the game ends for any other reason, you lose the game.
Oh my god.
All right.
So we won
because
again
Will went insane.
because I went insane. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys who are out in chat land. Do you want us to go forward with the story?
I want to go for it. I don't care what they say.
Okay, so we want to go forward with the story. We did win. Let the record show we won based on my insanity and this item. But we're gonna go
try
forward.
to solve the case as it is to see what happens.
Next scenario, Reach says. Yeah, so we're gonna go forward. I like that, Dave. And we're gonna find out the rest of the story. But again, let the record show we won
Because Will went insane.
because I went insane and I had a dagger.
There
with
you
another
go.
investigator.
Will did it. Will won the game.
So just so you understand,
Will won the game by going
no,
insane.
the whole premise of what my insanity is that essentially I won by killing you. Because the idea is that
Bitch, I kill you.
you do not win the game as normal, so you must make a sacrifice to the black goat of the woods. La la shob
Gotcha.
nagath fagad.
The black goat won
So
the
that's
game.
that's the hidden meaning behind 1 of the 1,000. 1 of the 1,000 is
Nice.
that I used the ritual dagger to kill Heather's character and make the sacrifice to the goat of the wood. All right.
Wild. Alright.
Really, I would take that knife and sacrifice it.
All right. So
and we still win.
Oh,
we'll go forward then.
Okay,
All
so...
Laura says you can't talk. You're insane. So let's say I still started it. I'll search that item.
And finish off the puzzle. What's your...
My
Wait, this is me.
observation. It doesn't matter. I can take over
yeah.
where you left off.
Okay.
My observation is 3, so up and then across. And it opens. Case opens with a click. You gain the 25.
25 automatic common weapon.
Is unique or common?
Common.
25 automatic. All right.
You want to talk to the butler again?
I will talk to the. That
you know what,
went away,
actually-
right? This went away. Yes.
oh,
yeah.
I have your stuff. I'll have to look at the journals, I guess.
And then I'll talk to the butler.
Is there any other way into the basement?
Just click it. We know. Butler shakes his head slowly, his eyes staring past you. He looks ill. Not that I know of. Mr. Carvey had many secrets. He might have written something down, but I cannot bear to go through his things right now.
Alright, I'm going to go next time. I'm going to look at the journal.
Okay.
Is that his journal or how can I tell?
This was a quick scenario. It did say it was only a 2-star difficulty, and
I think it had 120 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is about
it's about
right. We started
we're getting better at running through these scenarios too.
Yeah. Carvey's journal. Do you want to read Carvey's journal or the other journal?
I think Carvey's
That's fine.
more important. That might give us a motive.
True. Carvey's clearly been dabbling in things not meant for him. You find he has recorded the practice of rituals and notated several spells, one of which you believe would be useful in your work. Gain the rack spell. You wonder what information is in the rest of his journal entries.
So rack.
So I can read
sorry.
the journal again, his journal again, or I can read the other journal.
There we go. So rack is one of these.
The book is written in a strange cipher you do not recognize. You will need to decode it to learn more. Tap to attempt a puzzle using.
Yes, we are running the alchemy module next Friday, and that we're going to pop open the
I
Arkham.
hate this one.
Worst.
This one sucks.
So one's right, 2 are also right, but they're in the wrong position.
I thought it's just 2 of them are the correct symbol of all those.
One symbol is correct in the right position. So three of the symbols you have there are correct. 2 of those 3 are in the wrong positions, but they are correct. One of them is correct and in the right position. So of the 5 you put in there, 3 are correct. 3 belong in there. The Monday following us running this, I'm thinking about it because we're just going to end the raffle at that point, and technically it'll still be January, so maybe we'll do mansions, maybe we'll do something that's a little bit quicker, and just at midnight do the raffle, like do the giveaway, instead of playing mansions on the 29th. Yeah, I know.
So I feel like the red one's definitely in it then? You have one less now and you got rid of the red that time?
Yeah.
Oh, you got rid of the yellow too though. So I think you have the blue one right. So the blue one's definitely second.
You think?
Well, look, between the two,
Yeah.
that's the only one that's still in the same spot.
And the other thing too is, since CritCap is streaming on Monday night, and I wasn't even thinking about that.
These suck. I hate these so much.
So I would say that your gold, blue, and red are correct. And wait, no, that wouldn't be the case, would it?
Something's not right.
Blue, green. No, try gold. Oh, no, that's right. Only 2 for that first one,
Yeah.
or for the whole last one you did.
Red, blue, gold. Gold.
Okay.
That's my last guess.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to infringe in their time. So it might be one of those things where maybe I just do the raffle that night at midnight and whisper the person who won it. I'm still trying to think about it. Yeah.
You text me, Will. You got my number.
Yeah. All right. So
I burned out all my guesses.
That sucks.
I hate this puzzle's the worst.
They're the worst. Yeah, because they're completely random.
And you don't have enough guesses.
You don't say.
Alright, well, it's your turn.
The mansions people made it hard.
yeah, I'm gonna Gus and Ben are coming over, so we're probably gonna play something after mansions.
Okay.
They just, I guess Gus is in. I didn't know he was in. He just messaged me and said that. So, what is this?
It's your turn.
Okay, so I will. What do you think?
I didn't go yet, so I could go if you're not sure which one to do.
I'll just move 2. Talk to this guy because we
Okay.
need to talk to him.
I did a little bit, but I don't know if he has anything left to say.
Straighten and loosening is accused of murder.
You think he did it?
I mean,
Oh, so at this point we're just going to the accusing of murder.
Yeah, that's all that's left for him.
I think it was Jean.
Who do you think it was?
Jean
Where's Jean?
in the
Yeah, that's where I was.
Over here?
in the lounge.
No, Jean's in the lounge.
Okay, so that's 1, 2. I'll just move another.
Though it could have been the other one, because if she thought that he killed her.
If you move
Dearly
towards
beloved
Jean, I'll move
husband.
towards her and talk
I'm
to
moving
her.
towards Jean.
Alright, I'll move towards Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Okay, so check him. Can we check and just make sure I don't have anything else to ask those people before I take my turn?
Yeah.
She's done.
Sips water. She's done.
I'm gonna ask him. Yeah,
You're gonna ask him?
Yeah, I want to clear it out. See what he has to say. Now that is the question you should be asking. The elder Mr. Darcy picks up a lot of the valuables Thomas and I find. Now I do not like to presume what he does with them, but I can tell you he took a lot of dangerous things off my hands. Thomas stopped selling to him recently, which was great for me, but well, I do not think Mr. Darcy was too happy about it. I also do not think this would be the first time Bruce has done his father's dirty work.
Interesting.
Yeah, he did say he was trying to steal the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
then
then
move me
want me
to-
to check it one more time?
I think it should be accused, but yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
move me to then.
Where are you
Closer
moving?
towards Elizabeth.
This one?
Yep.
1, 2. And then Mythos.
Yeah.
So I can go insane.
The corridor in
Ouch,
front of you
indeed.
twists
You're-
and stretches on forever. It's impossibly long. Impossible. Each investigator in a hall or alley suffers 2 horror.
That's
2
going to
horror.
be nobody, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're in a hall.
You?
No.
No, it's a hall. It is going to be me. Of course. Will negates.
Double insane.
3.
Oh, Will. Back to back.
Negate. Alright. Yay!
Not this time.
Negated.
Not this time, brain.
Back to the investigative phase. Who wants to go first?
You want to talk to her?
Yeah, I'll
first?
go first. Move me
Okay.
one and then
1,
let's talk to her.
talky talk.
What do you think? Motive or
She
motive or lights turned out?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm still out of range of you.
Okay,
We're close.
Who has
2.
the motive?
Yeah, let's do motive.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lie anyway. Jean has been on the outs with Tom for weeks. Sounded like she was expecting to receive something valuable from him, but he chose to keep it himself. If it was valuable enough, maybe Jean. That's the second person who's talked about Jean.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn then, because I'm
That's
gotta
it.
move.
1, 2. Talk to Jean.
What's up, bitch?
Accuse of murder. Do it.
You want to just do that?
See
I
what
mean, do
she's-
you really think it's anybody else? And the only other person
It's
I can
him or
really...
Darcy.
So why do you think it's Jean?
Because she wants that book.
He didn't give
And
it
she's
to her.
paging through something.
Because some ritual went wrong, maybe? Or some ritual went right?
Accused.
Or
wait.
Or you can
she's
say-
trying to avert the crazy ritual.
So should I say where were you when the lights went out? Or
I
should-
think that's a good place to start.
So okay, ask her where she was when the lights.
Because
went out.
now we know where he died. We know about the secret entrance over there.
I went for a book, so she came around and told me. Tom had been keeping from me, of course. It was rightfully mine. You know, I was promised it in my contract. Then all the copies of my contract conveniently no longer reflected that fact after he saw how valuable it was. I do not know how he did it, mundanely or with whatever other secrets he has been keeping from us. Anyway, that was what I was doing, and now I'm trying to figure out just what he was trying to do.
Yeah,
Here.
see?
Okay,
So
that's
you
all I can do
figure
on
out
my
I think it's
turn.
actually Darcy then.
So that's all I can do on
He
my
seems
turn.
like the only one left, or it's the butler.
I don't think it's
Keep
the
going.
Yeah,
Next, Mythos.
that's where we're at.
Confirm. Because I think the spirit's going to start. When the scream begins, you believe it to be a human being crying out in fear. But by the time the last echoes die, you can only conclude it is some sort of wild beast far closer than you would like. Each investigator suffers one face-down horror.
Oh,
Wow,
No option on that
no
one.
option on that.
Will's nuts again.
I'm technically out.
7 dead.
And all right.
I'm 1 away.
Me too.
So hit continue. So technically, if we hadn't won the scenario, I would be dead at this point.
Find my murderer. Carvey's voice is as clear as in each of your ears, as if you were standing next to you. A ghostly hand presses into each of
Your
your
backs.
backs. Or I will do the job myself. When you turn to look for Carvey, there is no one there.
Okay.
Except for 4 more.
Influence negates.
4 horror.
I think this was not meant to win. Like, this is way too much horror.
Well, I mean, we won though.
I know,
but-
but
Yeah,
I mean,
but still, I know
But
what
I
you're
mean, it's
saying.
stepping up right now at this
Yeah.
point. And I mean,
Darkness.
I have 4 influence, so there's a chance I can negate all the horror with this roll.
yeah,
I mean,
but I would be insane at this point.
Well, right.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that there was like no combat so far in this game whatsoever.
3. I wouldn't negate 3 of it.
Yeah, we didn't have any topless goat ladies in this one.
Yeah,
Sorry
no
about
topless,
that.
no topless goat ladies.
Or zombies.
And Dave
Nuts.
would be nuts at this
Yeah,
point.
we'd both be insane.
So going back into the investigator phase, I will go ahead and speak to her again. Who has motive to kill? You know who really was out for Tom? Leland. Tom and I were undercutting his prices on similar artifacts for months now. I do not think he could stand the competition.
Yeah, we didn't have any topless goat ladies this
Oh,
time.
Elizabeth.
Oh, boring.
Her late husband was caught up with Tom in some strange business. I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. She probably thinks Tom got him killed, and after seeing Tom's spirit, she might even be right. He was clearly up to things that he should not have been.
Okay.
So we already knew that.
So, do
Let me talk
I
to-
accuse her?
I don't think not yet. Let me talk to Elizabeth again.
So we'll bank one of my actions.
yeah, we'll make one of the act. We're playing with house money.
Yeah. So
We're
Tom-
reading lights for now.
asking her where the lights were. Uh-oh. All right. You want her to, you're the female.
All right. I know this will sound bad, but well, when the lights went out, I tried to retrieve something I gave my husband. It was nothing but a trinket, but the fool had loaned it to Carvey, and Carvey refused to give it back. Then I just blundered my way over to here.
See if I can ask her what the trinket was. No?
Okay, so we're at the point where we can accuse one of them. What are your thoughts, guys? I know we didn't explore outside this garden path. I don't know if we'd be able to at this point. I'm just going to click to see if it would give the option. Nope.
Yeah, no.
So basically the large dog serves its purpose as just...
So really, at this point, we just have to accuse one of them of murder.
Yeah.
So...
Now, did you take your turn?
No.
So why don't you read your journal and see if it gives us any...
Would you want to do that?
What
or
are
do
the-
you want to go ding, ding, and just
Cancel.
accuse him of murder?
Do you want to accuse him? So what's this one? Found a journal, secret
That's
passage.
This is
the
where we
one
have to
that-
guess.
Yeah.
How many guesses do you have?
puzzle.
4?
Yeah.
And then this one is what? Entries left in his journal?
Go
I'd
ahead.
just do one of those, yeah, and then we could do the other one. Further occult practices and gatherings. He mentions by name the other guests, and it appears they each consider themselves neophytes of an order that pursues knowledge. The journal details several awful practices that required Carvey and his friends to sacrifice a human being. Though Carvey notes the squeamishness of his companions, he at least appeared to look forward to the next ritual. He writes of a promise of power and the ability to travel to unknown places.
Okay.
Planes.
Planes. In an entry dated recently, Thomas Carvey mentions that he now fears his fellow novices. He speaks of justice and of vengeance and how to appeal to a power greater than mortals to protect his interests. Though he does not go into detail, he notes that some ritual was successful, and he now knows even if the worst should come to pass, his murderer will pay tenfold. Gain 2 clues.
Oh, okay. Tenfold.
Sorry.
You're in darkness, so you can't spend clues to solve that while you're in there.
But she still has 4 guesses.
So what do you want to do?
We can look if you want to.
Do you want to open it up and
I
look?
feel like that's key at this point, because that's in the strange writing, and that might help us
Yeah.
figure out whose writing it is.
Okay. So how close are we?
The top one has 3 correct.
Top has 3
So
correct.
I think the blue one has to be in the right spot.
So
I think red, blue, and gold are in the right spot.
red, blue, gold, you believe are in the right spot.
And then maybe blue. Blue?
Can you? I mean, I know I might be wasting a guess, but can you guess
It's
just
gotta
3
be
and see?
do blue.
Do blue. Okay.
Okay.
So
hold on a second. Let me try this.
First.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 2 of those are right.
So the third one's definitely right.
So these. Well, no, the third one is. What was
The
that?
yellow,
That's
the
before.
middle
Okay.
gold one is right.
Okay. And then there's 2 other ones that are correct. So 2 of these are correct. So there's 2 gold in there.
But wait, in the first line we had one right as well.
Where are you looking?
The first line had
Bottom.
one in the correct position.
Right, this one right here you mean.
No,
the
the
one
first
below
one
it.
This one.
had one in the correct position.
So
as
you
well.
think the gold in the first position is correct?
Can you see the other guesses? Scroll on to the other guesses.
Those are all the guesses.
No, there's more.
Yeah, the gold in the first position is probably right.
But then there's one in the second that's right.
Where do you see that?
This one.
That doesn't tell you that that's right.
What?
Well, no, she's saying
there's
there's.
a correct
okay, I see what
position.
you're saying.
So one of those is right. So at least 2 of those symbols are in it.
So gold, blue.
I don't know. I freaking hate these puzzles.
Let's just do gold, blue, gold, and then
Gray,
blue,
gray.
blue. No, because that would mean that,
Yeah, it's
there's green. Let's try green. Oh wow.
that's bad.
Okay.
So we had 3 in the correct position in the red, blue, gold.
We did. But
It's not red, blue, gold. Only one of those is right then.
right.
So
Let's do purple maybe?
yeah, throw it in there.
Purple. And then blue. And then
I think gold has to be in there.
do you think gold in the third? So gold and then purple. We'll try that. 2 are in the right position.
Well, that's
So
all my guesses.
the blue and gold. We'll just keep going because we already are technically cheating at this point.
Yeah, who cares?
We're not cheating. We're just playing
Right.
it out.
So probably not purple. So we'll say in the first position, red maybe.
Yeah, try red.
We didn't get multiple correct. So if you do that, then you wouldn't have blue and gold where you think they are.
Right. So red's probably here.
Okay, but I just said that
No,
you
because
only
this
have.
one's not.
Blue, gold.
Okay, well then you would have had 3 correct in that first line.
Right, so the red can't be in the first spot. Try the gray one in the first spot.
Gray.
Again, the blue, gold.
What about gold, blue?
Could do that.
All right.
And then.
And then green, we probably not. What about silver? We don't. Silver in
We
any of
tried
these?
that. We tried gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried gold. We tried blue. We tried green. We tried purple.
We did.
Yep.
Maybe red.
Did you try red? We did.
did.
Let's just do one more red and a silver.
That's so much worse.
I think we need to go
so
back
you
to where
think
we
blue,
had
gold?
3 correct.
You think blue, gold? 3 correct was, I think,
All gold.
No, 2 correct was all gold.
No, the 3 correct one was
Scroll
the
down
3
one.
gold at the
So-
end. Scroll down.
We definitely had 3 correct.
Yeah.
3 gold at the end.
3 at the gold at the end.
See, can you leave the first 2 blank and do 3 gold at the end? Or do you have to fill up all
Well, we
5?
could do 3 here.
And then just hit guess and we'll see.
Well,
if
we could
that's
go
right.
based on what we like. We could do.
Just hit the guess.
Just hit guess. Just hit guess.
No, I
It won't
can't.
let you? Okay.
So I could do.
Do red,
I could do red.
There's only 2 of those.
2 of those are right, and that means that
So the 3 gold at the end isn't right.
right. So the 3. So
But
one of these.
2 of the gold could be. The
Right.
middle gold
Right.
and the second to last gold would be correct.
And then the red or the blue is right.
Yeah. I would say the blue, maybe.
Okay.
So the first one, maybe.
No, the blue, red or blue would be
One of those is right.
Right.
The blue or red is right.
right.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the blue. So blue, gold in the middle, and then something else at the ends.
Blue.
Maybe green. Did we do green at the beginning ever?
I don't think we did.
So blue, green.
No,
No,
Jake,
green,
what are
blue.
you
Switch it.
green?
Green, blue. Green, blue.
Blue. Okay.
Gold. Red.
Fuck.
Is there a cheat option here?
Yeah.
Give me the answer option.
Anybody have any guesses? Can
So
you
I
guys
mean,
see
honestly,
this?
like we definitely would have lost this like scenario. Let me think. So silver, blue, gold, red, gold.
You know 2 of the golds go back to back.
Do we know that? We don't.
But you put 3
Well,
in.
we
and
think
got
they
2.
do.
There. Well, again, the red. So this red is probably
Try the red in the second spot and just see what happens.
so blue, red, gold, gold.
Sure.
Or what?
Oh. She thinks that the 3rd and 4th are gold. Me too.
3 and 4 are gold.
Yeah, I think we.
And I think
we
the
know
one
that.
before that
Is what?
Blue.
is either
So
red or
blue,
And then gold, gold.
gold,
And then what haven't we tried at the end?
silver.
We put
No,
silver at
we
the
tried
end.
everything.
We tried green at the end. Tried red at the
I
end.
think everything's been there.
Try purple in the end again and see what happens.
Purple at the end.
Ooh,
Alright,
alright.
They're just in the wrong spot.
So that
Switch red and purple.
Right, hold on a second. So we'll do red, blue, gold, and then silver.
Oh wait, you know
Sure.
the red that has to be mixed.
But do we know purple is?
We don't know purple's there.
So
Okay.
purple is the end.
Yeah, purple's in the end, so
What one of these is wrong then?
But wait, why would purple be at the end?
Red, gold, purple.
so
Why wouldn't purple be first?
Yeah, try purple first.
Purple,
Blue,
blue,
gold, red.
gold, red. 4 are right.
Well,
So-
3 are in the correct position. 1 is the right symbol.
I understand, but 4 of those symbols are right. So we're missing a 5th symbol. So gold is definitely there, somewhere, right?
Yeah, gold's definitely
Blue is definitely there somewhere. Purple is definitely there somewhere.
Try green.
Try green. No.
Oh, I see where your head's at now. I like that. Okay, try that again.
So blue,
No, just one blue. Gold.
blue. Well, red. So blue, red. We already did red though. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna try this.
That's why
Blue,
like, if you look at this, we've done
gold,
18 fucking guesses.
green, right?
Yeah. It's still only 2 in the right spot.
Blue, gold, purple.
That would have been
5.
That's all of
So
them.
that's all of them. That's all.
We
Now
know-
we just need the order.
We know the gold's in the right order, so try purple, blue, gold, blue.
Purple,
Blue. Gold,
gold,
blue.
blue.
No, holy shit.
Hold on. It's only 2 of them are in the wrong spot. So blue, purple, right?
I guessed, yeah.
Blue, purple,
Gold,
gold,
blue.
blue. Wow!
So the golds are wrong.
The golds are wrong.
have to be wrong. Blue,
Blue.
gold.
Blue, gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
And then purple, blue.
Purple,
So,
blue. Oh! What's up?
well, let me see the mouse. Let me get the mouse.
All right, here you
I
go.
want to play around.
All right. So we have we have all the right symbols.
Wait, you missed the...
Okay.
Did I miss one?
That was right.
No.
Did we do this one? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Put the gold at the end.
Okay.
Oh!
25 tries. We got this.
25. We would have all been fried. Now decoded, you page through the entries and find the book that's mostly the rituals and formulae centered around a being with the name Yog-Sothoth. Someone has gone through great trouble to gather as much information as possible. Only the final entry in the journal holds some clue as to your specific mystery. Okay, go ahead. Somebody read that.
The others do not yet understand. We do small rites and rituals, gaining knowledge that leads to nothing more than financial success. There has to be a greater plan for this knowledge, and I seek to serve it. There is so much in this universe I can see, so much I can know. A price must be paid, of course, but it cannot be that different from any other poor wretches we are dragging here for the group. It will be Carvey. I think he is the only other one who really understands what is at stake here, and I do not want him getting any ideas about me. It will be convenient bonus that will also please my father. It's that guy.
It's that guy. So
we could have accused him earlier.
accuse him.
How?
Just click on
Just
him.
click on him.
Yeah, accuse him.
As an action, you can accuse of murder, sure.
Accuse.
The ghost of Thomas Carvey appears behind Bruce Darcy and passes one faint hand through the murderer's heart. With a solemn nod, the ghost confirms your suspicions. Bruce Darcy scowls and loses much of his nervous energy. It does not matter, he sneers. This is merely a setback. Discard Bruce from the board, then spawn a thrall as indicated. I was promised ultimate knowledge. You will not stand in my way now. The murderer produces a silver key and makes a strange gesture. A moment later, an otherworldly portal appears in the hall. The gate is open. As soon as I have cleaned up loose ends here, I can take what was promised to me. Spawn a thrall as indicated. Another monstrous person steps from the rift. Spawn a thrall as indicated. There's a shriek and cries for help from around the house. The others scramble to cover and protect themselves. Discard all person tokens from the board.
So basically there's two thralls.
Yeah.
And we have to essentially defeat the thralls, I think, to win the mission. So you click on the monsters.
They didn't show up yet.
No, you have to click on the
whoops.
right there.
This one?
3 thralls.
Yep.
So we're just going to defeat them.
Let me just see what... So one has 19.
God.
That's Darcy, I think.
One has 6, and one has 6. So yeah, so... That's crazy that the combat doesn't show up until that late. So you're just going to kill them off?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Some resolution.
Confirm.
Cheating.
An invisible force slams the murderer into the ground. As you hear the sounds of Carvey's bitter laughter, the investigation is complete.
Alright.
So all you had to do is defeat him.
So there you go, guys.
The
Here's
apparition of Thomas Carvey materializes at your side. Though still spectral, he more closely resembles the man he was when alive. He lashes out at the last of the killer's minions, aiding you greatly. With no remaining defenses, you subdue the murderer under the spirit's watchful eye. As you await the police, Carvey's spirit fades, a last smile on his ethereal face. The front door clicks open, and the first rays of dawn spill over the threshold. In the distance, you hear police cars roar up the drive.
He was really nervous even from the start.
He was. So that's it, guys. That was Mansions of Madness scenario.
Gosh, I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it real quick. That was Vengeful Impulses. So yeah, another. So I'm gonna clean up this game, and then we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna play. Probably just one more game after this of something.
And I'm gonna be checking out for the night, guys. So
yeah, it's late.
Thank you.
So I was gonna get some rest. She had a very long week, so tough. Work was tough.
Yes, work has been tough.
But so
Night.
so just so Heather, before you leave, this is the one we're going to run next Friday. We are going to run Astral Alchemy. This was a Riche block request.
Okay.
Beasts from Beyond the Stars have been led to Arkham, and now they are stalking the shadowed halls of the Miskatonic University. With your strength and the help of the academic elite, you just might be able to push the astral abominations back from whence they came. It's going to actually be... You want to grab that quick? This module is
The
in...
brand new expansion.
Yep.
We haven't even opened it yet.
Haven't opened it. Picked it up from my local game store, so it still has the sticker from Jupiter Games on it. But it is the Arkham Streets of Arkham expansion for Mansions. And there's some really cool stuff. It looks like they added basilisks in there. Some really neat monsters. I think there's actually they added some investigators too. So this is what we will do next Friday. And we're excited to open this box. There's actually some pretty cool modules from it. The other thing that we might do in the future, there are some ones that we would have to buy the DLC for. So that's pretty much the sitch.
So 9:30 next week.
9:30 next Friday is correct. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up real quick while you guys are here. So just bear with us as we clean up.
Hey, I put the sticky roller there if you want to.
Yeah, we're
do
gonna
that after
play
you put the board game up.
sticky roll the table. Let's find some darkness tokens here and get them out of here.
I'm probably going to take off after the cleanup.
I understand.
I'm pretty tired.
I understand that. Darkness tokens, trapdoors. Bear with us, please. Nice, Rish. So what do you guys think? Did you guys like that module? Did you enjoy Did you enjoy it?
Don't give me the common item stack. You guys have those alphabetical in there, right?
Yeah, so common item stack is right there. I will hand you over anything that I have that's common. Sand will go back in there. Wither will go back in here. Yeah, do you guys... the game is fun. The game is a lot of fun. I know that there's some spoilers that when we do these things, but I feel like, I'll be honest, like almost every time we've run these, they play a little bit different. They actually move around a lot of the objectives. We've played one scenario a few times, and we were trying to play it based on the first time we played it, and we couldn't because they moved people and places to different rooms. So just be aware of that. You also... The starting items you get are random, so you might start with a better setup than with other runs. So there's definitely a variability factor, and there's so many different modules you can run with this. One of the things I was going to look into, I know you can't do them in the app, but I know people were actually writing custom modules for these too. You'd have to run them without the app, unfortunately. That's true, Rish. That's very true. Very, very true. Alright, this goes in... One of these bags is supposed to house all the people. I think it was this one. All the human person faces. So what else is new with you guys? This is a good time to sort of chat. We have a chance to do this now with the people people viewing. You know, anything you guys are excited for?
Cons?
I'm going to go ahead and plug... Nemesis, which is on Kickstarter right now. Super excited for that. Yeah, this one's not bad. Like I've gotten a lot of the games that I play often to a bit of a science. So if you have cards over there, Dave, like I have these bags for them. Alright, so we have... Do you have any spells over there?
I'm possibly sorry. These got all fucked up.
It's okay.
I think this
Yeah, King Domino is a fast game.
Sorry.
America Catan is pretty cool. I actually picked up... I mentioned this last stream. I don't know if you guys were here for it. I know some of you were, some of you weren't. I got this baby. Woo! Wednesday stream I talked about this. But I got Game of Thrones Catan. And it has different rules based on Game of Thrones. I was at the con. I was at that con, BetaCon Pennsylvania, and I picked up that game.
Health. Insanity.
Okay. I won the 50-50 raffle that was there, which got me $67. I put $30 in on tickets, and when I was walking back to the table, the guys from the Portal comic book store,
those guys.
they were like, "Hey, $67 for a game for Thomas Catan," and I was like, "All right," and I handed them what I got from the raffle.
Heroic defense.
Yeah, so apparently they added a wall to it. It's actually a map of Westeros, the northern part of Westeros. There's wildling mechanics, so definitely want to check that one out. I'm not sure that I have to unbox it and still put all the things together. So probably not going to do that next. Part of me wants to, but I don't think we're going to be able to. What else? Yeah, it's unfortunate that sometimes you need the inserts for some of these games. I feel like that's something that should be better planned out when they produce these. It's actually one of my pet peeves with some of the games.
There's another long bag.
I do. That you can put those in the long bag. Investigators go in this bag. I ended up. So I'll be honest. So I have Broken Token for a few of my games, but most of my games, what I ended up doing is I'll look up online, and Board Game Geek has a ton of recommendations for this. But I end up going for, almost like handmade setups, because some of them are actually a little bit easier to clean up and put together than Broken Token. Because one thing that I don't like about Broken Token is games with map tiles. Usually you're just shoving map tiles into a bag. One of the things that I can tell you that I'm super excited about is, and I know some of you might have seen this, some of you might not have, one of these accordion binders is one of the things I found online that people request. I got this at Staples for maybe $10, maybe less. And you put all your map tiles in alphabetical order. And a lot of these games that have map tiles actually have distinctions, leather distinctions. So this is Gloomhaven, and this one is labeled 11A. So I have it in, L1A. So I have it in L. So I can easily go in, grab the tile, and build the map. Also, for cleanup, instead of me jamming those map tiles into a box, I just have a separate accordion file for the map. So, I like it. I like it a lot. And the other cool thing with Gloomhaven, I'm still going to do this, but I bought the special small card for this folder. And you put in the items that are unlocked, and this becomes your store. So then when you're going to buy things, when you go back to town, anything that's available will be face front. You can just pull the card out and use your gold to buy it in Gloomhaven. So this game, Organization for Gloomhaven, is sort of outside of the box. You have some things in the box, but then you have other parts of the game outside of the box. Inside the box, rather than Broken Token, this is a mixture of... here's the massive box that is Gloomhaven. I'm a big guy, I'm 6'4", and this box is massive. Just massive. And I'll show you Dewey. I hate that meme, by the way. I think he is too. Okay.
I would take a piss.
No, I understand. So, the tokens, rather than Broken Token, are in... I got these at Joann Fabric. You can get them on Amazon. But it's basically like a sewing organizer. And this has all of the character-based tokens. And this has money, random map tokens, magic tokens, things like that. And I went ahead and bought from Sinister Fish from Gloomhaven a removable sticker pack, so they're reusable, and so that if I decide that I'm going to try the game again and we do a fresh start, we can remove the stickers that normally would be permanent, and it doesn't destroy the game. Also, the game is super expensive, so
Sounds about right.
So I wanted to be able to possibly resell it down the road. Granted, I won't get the full retail back for it when I do that, but this is such a rare game, and even this reprinting, they're not going to be around again after the reprinting. So they might re-release it or reprint it again, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And then the rest of the organization here, the board, and everything else is pretty much stock. The last thing I did was all of the monsters have their own set of attack cards and status cards, and I put them in envelopes. I have to still go through and label each one of them, but basically your card is in here, so your Bandit Guard card is in here, and the Guard attack deck is right there. And I just have, like I said, I have to label them, but there's probably like 60 different envelopes in here that just have to be labeled, so it makes putting together, taking it down, a little bit easier. So, yeah, so that's Gloomhaven.
Ugh.
And thanks for sticking around, Dave. Hold on, I'm gonna...
Always help clean up.
Do you know where these tokens went? Oh, they're right there. They're right there.
They probably slipped out of the bag.
Oh. Alright, dice. Going to bag 2. I think one of these small ones might have been the dice bag. Do you know where I put the... Oh, they're in the box over there. Do you want to throw them in there? I think this is... We'll call this the dice bag. That's fine.
This bag. I don't think there's anything else left out, so...
I don't think so either.
I think we got everything. Do you want these boxes?
Yeah. I just need that one. There we go.
This one, probably.
Yep. What did I talk about? You got in Knuckles?
I've been sending you, I don't know if you've been checking your Facebook messages, I've been sending you some quality Uganda Knuckles.
I know, you're killing me with that though. It's like oh.
I can't help it. It's great.
I
really embraced it.
Part of the meme is growing on me. I mean, that is true. It is growing on me. But
the Dragon Ball Z ones I keep sending you are great. Cause I love Dragon Ball Z, and then seeing like him fighting Cell and shit is just hilarious.
Those are funny. I do have to admit, those are pretty funny. So you can see I have a ton of bags for these different tokens and stuff.
We used to do a lot of drugs.
And perhaps. Alright. And with that, Mansions and Madness is put away. Finito. Dave is stink palming the mansions.
I can't help it that the fix is in. That's not my fault. I told her, but I made it clear, like, it's mine. Like, I could just come to Will's house and just take it. Like,
You could. I gotta hide it. The young James is going after mansions.
It's just a dope ass game. Like, I want it. I can't help it.
Alright. So this is Game of Thrones Catan. I'll put that over here. The other thing I picked up recently, and Dave, I'm gonna let Dave go. I'm not gonna keep him here.
But I will. I'll see you. I have next Friday off, but I don't know what the plans are yet.
Let me know,
So
and then we'll be doing mansions again. So
I got you.